completely and totally did not run the intro at all. Like, nope. Like, I pressed the intro button, and the intro did not. It just went straight to us. And I'm just sitting here not paying attention, not knowing what's going on. And it looks like our microphone is hot. I apologize if I am burning your eardrums here. I'll take that down just a hair. But, Lord, that was a hot start. Hot start. Sorry about that. We're running just a little bit late. I didn't have a whole lot of time to set all this up because I wanted to stream over on TikTok for a little while. So, what's going on? I was trying to play that little intro. I don't know what happened. Really don't. But it was hot. I could tell. It was hot. Yeah, sorry about that. I think I turned it up a little bit for TikTok, and then sometimes things just get out of hand. Just get out of hand. What's going on? Drinking Knob Creek 15, 12, and 18. Hated them all. Tony Mendoza's not a Knob Creek fan. What's going on, Jason?
Welcome, young
Will, and for those that don't know, this is Brewzle Will. So yeah. Brewzle Will helps with a lot of the channel. He does a lot of the posting and some comments and, things like that. So Brewzle Will has helped us get the channel where it's at. And it was Brewzle Will. He's Brewzle Will in Discord. Just Will to me. And this is my son. Yes, he is 25 years old. We could check his ID, but I don't want to show his personal information. We could check his ID. So what are you drinking? Right now, I think he's drinking Tums.
Yeah, Tums.
He's drinking Tums.
Sipping cream banana pudding. We got a video coming out.
We just did a review. This is sitting next to the moonshine, and he's like, "Get some banana pudding moonshine. We're gonna do a video about it." So I'm looking at all the moonshine, the Old Smoky. This is sitting right next to the Old Smoky. I grab it. I get home. It's a freaking liqueur. It's freaking liqueur. All right, side. Yeah, he spilled. We spill. That's what we do. If you can't handle spilling, this is not the stream for you because I make a mess out of everything. He got it honestly. What's going on, Jack? Stop it. Nate doesn't like the mixed drink stuff. Murder Creek Distillery. I'll have to check that out. Make him eat the hot chip. Daniel, I think I bought the last one in town. If I could find one, I would have had one for tonight. Absolutely would have had one because that was completely and totally his idea. And it completely ground a live stream to a halt is what it did.
I didn't remind you either, so.
You didn't remind me what?
To buy another one, no.
No, he did not remind me to buy another one.
That's not happening.
Sugarlands. What's up, Logan? Everything Edit says I'm a gem.
A gem?
Yeah. Lump of coal, a diamond. I'm a ruby. Madness.
What's on the wheel tonight?
I don't know, but the time-lapse guys likes Bing Bong for some reason or another.
Bing Bong. What's
on the wheel? We didn't even set up, we have had no time. We have been filming all freaking day. So we haven't had time to set up much of nothing. What's going on, Cameron? Oh, we're going to do this. We are going to drink the Dickel Tabasco. I think Mr. Kitty sent that to us from Discord. I think it was.
I'm not looking forward to this.
Any good spots over the Georgia line? Yeah, Bottle Shop in Columbus. Frisky Whiskey right across the state line there in, West Point area. I think there's several, I forget their names though, but up toward LaGrange, there's the liquor warehouse or whatever on the right. Lots of good spots between Auburn and LaGrange. Just happen to have a pre-87 90 proof Jack Daniels. Kyle, have you opened it? Have you opened this pre-87 90 proof Jack Daniels? And do you want to get rid of it? Because, if you wanted to get rid of it, I might know a guy who would be interested in trying that versus Sinatra Select. Just saying. I don't know. I don't know what one of those goes for, though. Talk a lot about MGPs. What are they? Okay, so MGP is Midwest Grain Products. Midwest Grain Products, now known as Ross and Squibb, which sounds like some sort of cop detective TV show or something. I don't know. It's they are a large producer of whiskey, and they do a lot of contract distilling or making barrels and selling them. So a lot of brands that are just getting started don't make their own whiskey. They'll go buy whiskey from somebody, and a lot of that whiskey comes from MGP, Midwest Grain Products, now known as Ross and Squibb. My favorite that I know is MGP. I like higher proof MGP stuff. My favorite, I'm really enjoying, there's an Old Scout store pick by Smooth Ambler behind me that's really, really good.
With the time lapse, too.
Do what? Yeah. I don't know if he keeps saying that and Nate just got him, but he gone. Tried Benchmark last weekend. What's your thoughts on it? Yeah, if you're talking about like not number 8, but like the Benchmark Bonded and those things, like foolproof, top shelf, I think all of those are great. Headed there tomorrow to hunt. Awesome, Logan. So Mr. B's, if you go to Columbus for Bottle Shop, Mr. B's is also pretty good. I think there may be a few others, but those are the ones I've had luck at. I have not had Peerless Double Oaked, Ryan. I have one. I just haven't opened it. Like, we've just been trying so many different whiskeys, I haven't had an occasion to open it. We may open it tonight. That may be what we do here in a minute. We're going to need something to get that Dickel out of our mouths. Is that funny? Is that a funny way of putting it?
Yeah. Yep.
Shelby likes the George Dickel bottling bond. I'm not a fan, Shelby. I'm just not a fan. We've been making mixed drinks, and this is like I'm almost glued to the bar. Grab me a paper towel. Here,
I got it.
Well, I've been using water, and water's not going to get it, so we're going to have to use this smell good stuff here.
Dang, you just sprayed all over my glass.
Well, you know, it's probably going to help that George Dickel taste better. Can't speak now. Okay. I should make my own drink. Jack, at some point we will. We're doing barrel picks, but like we've just got to... Here's the thing, is I want to make our own brand. I want to make our own mixers. I want to... You know, there's a lot of like whiskey in general, but like auxiliary products around whiskey I'd love to be able to do at some point. But what people forget is that we've only had a YouTube channel for 6 months. And so we're still trying to keep up with just the crazy growth. And so we just haven't built the infrastructure to try to do stuff like that. Maybe in another year we can really go crazy. Hopefully this year we can start buying barrels and having contract distilling and stuff. We'll see. Like we just haven't, you know, the channel's grown crazy. Shorts don't generate a lot of revenue. And so stuff like that just takes capital to do, and we don't have it yet. So, but hopefully we will. Hopefully we can keep headed down that direction. Logan Martin with the super chat. Thank you, Logan. Appreciate the support. The Brewzle Distillery. Maybe. We'd probably name it something else just because Brewzle Distillery doesn't make a lot of sense. Like it's beer distillery, but we'll probably do something like that. Look, Streamlabs right on freaking time there with the help line. Brewzle Cola. Yeah. Hey, that might be a thing, you know. I don't like if Logan Paul can do Prime, why can't we do a cola? I don't know. You hoping I'm doing a review on Widow Jane? What are your thoughts on Widow Jane, Will?
I have no clue. I don't know anything about bourbon or whiskey. But I mean, I'll try it.
You want to try Widow Jane?
Yeah, it's
Let's have Will try Widow Jane.
It's probably awful, but there it is right there.
Yeah, I know. 10 years. We're going to go with a 10-year-old Widow Jane. Now, Widow Jane has George Dickel in it. So George Dickel is one of the key ingredients that they use to blend this whiskey. Now, I think they've done a pretty good job. I can taste it in there, but it's not something that's super off-putting. Like, it's kind of a feature.
Keep that quiet part.
We're going to hit...
I mean, it smells good. I'll give him that.
It smells good? What does it smell like? Like, you can't say it smells good. You got to say it smells like apricot and peaches and tobacco and oak leaves and...
All right, okay.
Baby feet or something.
Oh, the Tums handy? Yeah. I'm going to have this all night long.
This live stream has been brought to you by Tums. Tum to tum tum. Tums.
This is going to sound weird.
Okay.
It smells like my daughter. It smells like Isla.
Okay. Just smells like a baby.
Like baby powder, maybe. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Hope it don't taste like baby.
I think that's that mineral, that kind of sweetened mineral.
It's pretty good. Yeah. I don't mind it.
It's definitely got that George Dickel mineral taste to it. This batch has more of it than the last bottle. You see this one's kind of new. This one has a little more of it than the last batch. Logan with the $1.99 super chat. Thank you. ALABC monthly allocation hunt or home. All right, so let's flesh that out, Logan. You got to let me know. We did several. Like I've done, 2 or 3 Alabama ABC allocation videos. We've got the lottery one coming out in a week or so. That's a big video with a lot of editing, so it's taken a little while. But so like this one's got a little more of that George Dickel flavor than the last one did. I still don't hate it. I don't hate it. I think the oakiness kind of carries it a little bit, but it's still a little bit off-putting. Will's get every one of Marvin's comments is like, I gotta like click show to have it show up. Like every one of them's a little on the edgy side. Like YouTube's like, I'm not sure about this guy. Not sure.
Oh, that's not edgy.
I know, but YouTube thinks it is.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Jethro Booths, I have not had that, Cameron. What's my oldest bottle, Henry? You asked that a couple times. Now, if you're talking oldest, like I've had it the longest, or you're talking oldest as in oldest age of the whiskey, I can't think of anything older than 18 years on my shelf. But honestly, I don't usually like whiskey that is 18 years old. Like it's too oaky for me. I like 7, 8, 9, 10 years, some 12. After that, it just usually starts going downhill a little bit. I'll drink it. Some of them can be good, but I don't prefer it to the younger stuff most of the time. So I don't seek out, like I don't want, 20, 22, 23-year-old whiskey. On bourbon, especially, I just don't think it gets better at that point. All right, Jack's asking stuff in languages I don't know. Fury likes the way I say a whiskey. So how else would you say whiskey? I don't know. I think that's the only way to say it. How do you say whiskey?
Whiskey.
Whiskey.
Yeah, but yeah, I like
whiskey. Yeah, I know. Yeah, where's the new Redbreast? Where did we put the Redbreast? Is it behind us here somewhere? It's in a box.
Oh, here it is.
It's in a box. Right here. We just got this. I just picked this up yesterday, I think. Irish whiskey. We're going to try this in a second after we try maybe that George Dickel over there. So, what is it?
I just don't want to try this.
Okay, so I'm going to make this a Super Chat goal. The Dickel Tabasco is a Super Chat goal because I don't want Will to really have to do it. So I'm going to make this a very difficult Super Chat goal for y'all to reach. And right now we're at like $2, $3. We got $1.99 and another 99-cent one. So if we can reach $5, I will have Will drink the George Dickel Tabasco whiskey. I'm just trying to be fair and set it as a Super Chat goal. Really difficult one to make. We got to make it to $5 for Will, and we're at $3. So it's never going to happen, Will. It's never going to happen.
If you're watching this, do not donate $2.
I don't drink a lot of Jameson, Dalton, so I don't know much about it. Older than 7 years old is too oaky. I agree. You took on the pronunciation? Well, I'm spreading it. $5. First time watching Emerald the Fox. Well, thank you. Thank you for your whiskey, Eric says. Whiskey.
God.
Look at that. Make it a double. I never thought we would make it.
Yeah.
That is such a surprise.
Ooh.
Such a surprise, Will.
You hear that cork pop? Oh, here we go.
You already popped it.
It's repopped.
Okay.
Repop, cork pop. There you go.
Yeah, it was weak that time.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We're having George Dickel Tabasco whiskey.
So, what's your nose on this one?
Who's the goofy MF on the right? You talking about me or him?
Him.
Like, I'm on the right to us, but you're on the right to y'all. Don't know. This is my son, Will, and I am TJ.
Oh, that's Hunter. Leave him alone.
Oh, that's Hunter?
Yeah, that's my friend.
Emperor Steez?
Yeah, lame name.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Amateur hour. It smells just like Tabasco. If anybody's wondering, it smells like Tabasco. Now, I'm gonna take this, and I want to make a glaze out of it and put it over like some Nashville hot chicken or something and see. I think if you cooked it down and made like a George Dickel Tabasco dipping sauce for some chicken fingers, could be pretty good. Wing sauce, maybe. You prefer the sour mash to the triple? I haven't had the Jack sour mash, but the didn't they do like a sour mash with the green label? I like the triple mash though.
It smells like hot sauce.
It's great for cooking. That's what I was thinking, King.
All right, I'm gonna get these ready.
Oh, tonight's a payback night.
You want some? One.
Tums are for
Three.
bitches.
Hey, well, I'm a bitch tonight.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes. I want to see your face. I'm going to drink it. Don't worry. I'm not going to chicken out. I don't want to miss this moment. I want to savor this experience.
All right. I'm just going to take the whole thing.
Go for it. Like, why sip on it?
It's actually not that bad. Honestly. I don't even need Tums for that.
What a disappointment. What a disappointment.
It doesn't taste like vomit. I'll give you that. It's a little bit better than vomit.
Okay, it's not as disgusting as I thought it would be.
It's pretty
But it is not something I would pour more of. It's a really bad whiskey. If you're grading this as a whiskey, this is really bad. But if you rank it against all of the stupid gimmicky flavored crap that Will has me try on videos, it's not the worst. It's better than Bird Dog. Oh, it's bad. Like it's not good, but Bird Dog's bad. So, as far as whiskey goes, it's terrible. As far as random flavored crap we have here on the bar, it's toward the bottom. I thought it was just going to be absolutely like vomit-inducing. And it's not that. It's just like, hey, look, somebody poured some Tabasco in my whiskey.
It's not even spicy or hot.
A little bit of spice, not a lot. Not a lot. It's not like, oh my God, that's hot. But I wasn't expecting that because they just put it in a barrel that's had Tabasco in it. But like, imagine this. This is what goes through my head. You're sitting around and you're like, how bad? If you're like, okay, we're going to need to do something to this whiskey to make it palatable for the consumers. How bad does the whiskey have to be for you to say, what if we just burn all the flavors out by putting it in Tabasco? Like, how bad does that whiskey have to be before you say, this is what we're going to do with it? This is how we're going to treat it.
Pretty bad.
Has to be pretty bad. Kyle's going to crack a Booker's open tonight. Nice.
You forgot to think Emperor Steve.
First I thought, was it, huh? Oh, I meant Emperor Steve's. We missed several super chats. We got so excited about, let's go back to all the super chats. Okay. Dark Knight with the $4.99, making sure the Tabasco's happen. Brian kicking in $5. Kirill, $7, making a double. You did a double.
Yeah.
Look at there. Ron Martin with the $4.99. Appreciate all of the support, folks. Emperor Steve's with the $5. Sorry for missing that. I got so excited about this Dickel Tabasco.
Mm-hmm. Hey, but today I got him hooked on another cinnamon whiskey. Better than Fireball. 100%.
Incinerator? He's like, oh, this is what I drink right here. This is my favorite. I'm 25 years old and I don't have taste buds.
I don't drink
this is
anymore.
what I like.
When I turned 25, I stopped drinking it.
When you turn 20, you matured out of this?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
You've transcended Incinerator now. What are you drinking now?
Jim Beam Fire.
Jim Beam Fire, that's your thing.
I'm joking.
I was about to say, like, the band's like, I totally outgrew Fireball and I went to Incinerator and I graduated from Incinerator into Jim Beam Fire, and sooner or later I'm going to move up to Jack Tennessee Fire, and then I'm just going to be eating cinnamon raw. Ron, stuck at work, can't have a pour tonight. Hate to have that. Booker's, you have a bottle I want to give you to review. Booker's 0422, awesome. P.O. Box is in the description. That's going to be a little while. Like I said, I'm gone for like 4 weeks. But is anyone insane to infuse Carolina Reaper? I wouldn't try it, man. After the one chip challenge, I wouldn't try it.
That would be like easy for you after that.
Carolina Reaper?
Yeah, you got this. If I find it, will you drink it?
I might try it. I might try it. Nulu Toasted Small Batch for the win, Daniel says. Apologies for missing a few. Hey, no problem, Daniel. Life gets in the way. I may miss a few weeks here. I'm not sure. Like next week, the next 3 or 4 weeks are going to be hit or miss for me. I'm going to try to stream when I can, but I cannot be regular, and I don't know what day it's going to be on. So, Sir Maple from Cedar Ridge, 115 proof bourbon finished in maple syrup barrels, and it's so freaking good. Sounds good. He's got 3 bottles.
Stinky.
Undergrad, a mouthful of cinnamon bears, and Evan Williams. So you just like, what do you mean cinnamon bears? Are we talking about like gummy bears that are cinnamon flavored? A pinkle. What's a pinkle? I don't know what a pinkles is.
This is pinkies.
Pinkies? Yeah. What are pinkies?
These glasses. This is pinkies.
Oh, you talking about these glasses? These pinkies?
Hey.
This is pinkies right here. God, can I get something? I don't even know what I was drinking in this, but it's better than that. Lord, that just gets worse and worse. Calumet 15-8. I have a Calumet 14 and 16. I don't have a 15 on me. What are my hobbies? YouTube, content creation, bourbon hunting, cars, like working on cars and fixing stuff up. Jack will sub. Well, thank you, Jack. Appreciate it. Been a subscriber since 20 BC.
Gee, that's a long time ago.
That was like, wow.
Wow, that's crazy.
I mean, we've only had a channel. So you were a subscriber for like 2,000 years before, 2,040 years before we even had a channel. That's awesome. Thank you.
One of the few channels I watch all the new releases. Thanks for the stream. Made my day brighter.
Will says that's exactly what cinnamon bears are. Pinkies is the batch name for Booker's 0422. There you go. I have no freaking clue. Pinkles. So you said now. Pinkies.
Yeah.
Dude, it's really hard to tell with this font way over there. I understand. Your eyes are like a whole lot younger than mine, man. That shit's a little blurry. I can read it. It's a little blurry. Wow.
Now, Mom, every time she comes on here, you need glasses. She's right.
She's not right.
Yeah, she's definitely right.
Nah.
Brewzle glasses. That's what you need.
Okay, I'll go get them. I'll go get them. I'll be back.
Hey, Nate, what flavored whiskey should I try?
It's not whiskey.
Oh.
Whiskey.
What flavored whiskey should I try? I just need a suggestion. How is Maggie doing? Thanks for the stream. Driving back to Huntsville. Safe travels. Where you at, Nate? Screwball.
If Nate left, we get to drink the cowboy.
You got any screwball?
Huh?
You got any screwball?
I think you took that with you.
No,
I got glasses on now.
I brought it to you.
But you took it back, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Then it's around here.
No.
It's around. It's either down there in that bottom shelf. See, now I got glasses. Now it's just harder to read.
Well, we need ooh. Hey, yo.
Chasing Neat. Appreciate it. Thank you. Spitball from Cooperstown Distillery. Cinnamon without the sweetness. Nice. Krill's a 3-proof channel member. Welcome. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, I'm trying to keep up with everybody. How's Maggie doing? Ooh. All right, so Maggie is the 1972 Lincoln Continental, for those that are new around here. I took her to Kentucky, and we had some incidents. We lost some parts. We left some parts in Kentucky. Not wonderful. But I've got the fender skirts. I got fender skirts to replace the one that's missing. I'm going to go ahead and paint two. They're at the body shop getting painted. I've got my brother-in-law cleaning up and restoring a hubcap while I'm gone. And I have put a PCV valve on her and replaced the thermostat and thermostat housing gasket, and she seems to be running great. I have ordered a power steering gearbox to fix the only leak she has. So,
man, that does sound good. Banana whiskey and screwball.
Did you find the screwball? Did you look for the screwball?
I didn't look.
Screwball is, we got some Bird Dog peanut butter whiskey for sure.
Might be good.
We definitely got some of that.
First live viewers I've watched, y'all are pretty good. Thank you. First Portland new.
They're going to be super disappointed next time they come and it's me and Jill.
Yeah,
you know, it's going to be completely different.
I'll be disappointed too.
There's a Bird Dog. Let me see if that screwball's down here.
That does smell like crap. Alright, where's Betty Crocker at? There she is.
Whipped it good now.
Ooh.
Oh, she's going to make a mess. You're going to need all the glasses are dirty.
It'll be alright.
Just use a Glencairn. You got those 3 Glencairns, those 2 Glencairns right there are cleaning yours.
Okay.
So just mix it in there.
Should I do the banana or the...
Throw a little chocolate in there too. Here, hold on.
Banana. Oh my god.
Chocolate bitters.
Drink.
Chocolate bitters. 2 dashes of chocolate bitters.
2 dashes?
This is payback for all the... Oh, that's a lot of chocolate, man.
So, should we do the banana pudding or the...
Yes.
Or the howler head?
No, that's garbage. Do that.
Okay.
Yeah, the howler head's not good. No bueno on that one.
Will and Joe stream when you're gone.
That'd be awesome. They should do that.
That would be fun.
Y'all do it. What are y'all doing Monday?
That'd be fun. Oh my god. See, I know how to do it without making a mess.
But why would you want to do it without making a mess?
I'll do it then.
The mess is the fun. Man's like, I know how to do it without making a mess. Like, I want to not make a mess.
I can't make a mess, so you...
Yeah, because you're an amateur.
You purposely make a mess.
You're an amateur.
Alright, anyway.
You know, don't get all mad because you don't have the experience to do it right.
It's pretty good. Not
God
bad.
almighty knows. I'm gonna go into a sugar coma. Jesus. Like you gotta tame that down with something. It needs too much peanut butter to banana. Like you need more banana to combat. Like there's still too much peanut butter, and then you got to put something in it to take that sugar way down. Like that's my problem with these guys is they're like 95% sugar, and it's just like how much sugar can we amp up the flavor and let's put some peanut butter in it.
Okay, you need a coffee frother. Where's a coffee frother?
Don't know.
What's a coffee frother? The messier, the better. Yeah.
Exactly. That's how it's supposed to
I
be.
couldn't make a mess though. Will's a pro. Definitely got her with the Betty Crocker.
Yeah, so Matt, I am going to be in Vegas. I leave Saturday and I'm driving to Vegas. I'm taking 3 days, Saturday, Sunday, Monday to drive to Vegas, 10 hours a day roughly. And then I'm going to be in Vegas for 3 weeks, and then I'll leave there and I go to Austin, Texas for a week. And then I come home, and then I'm probably going to be home 2 days, and I got to go to Miami for 2 days, and then I'm back for like a week, week and a half. And then I'm probably going to go to Nashville for 2 or 3 days, and then to Branson, Missouri for 2 or 3 days, and then back home. And then I'm home for 2 weeks, and then I'm going to go back to Vegas for a week, week and a half. And then I'm back home, and that is the first week of April. That's through the first week of April. So from the day after tomorrow through the first week of April, I'm probably going to sleep in my bed like 16, 17 to 20 times-ish. Appreciate it, Adam. $9.99 super chat. Love that you support other bourbon creators. See you on BJ's live streams all the time. Keep up your authentic reviews and content. Thank you, Adam. I watch those streams because I'm a fan, right? I try to jump into as many of those as I can. Unfortunately, I don't have as much time as I'd like to catch them all, and all of the, there's a ton of small creators that are, just getting their channels off the ground and trying to figure it out through live stream, and I enjoy watching all their stuff. So.
Pappy and Moonshine, let's do it. I'll send $20. It'll probably take a little more than $20.
Hell yeah, it's going to take more than $20 to put Pappy and Moonshine.
We got apple pie moonshine.
Sam Simmons, how much gambling you going to do in Vegas? Probably done, man. I know, like, my last name's literally Gamble, and I don't like losing. Like, I don't know. I'm a winner. I'm a winner!
Who is this guy?
Who is this guy? Exactly. I don't know.
Michael.
I don't know. Who asked that?
Michael Nelson.
I didn't see that question. Oh, up there. Michael Ness. Michael, this is Brewzle Will. So Brewzle, you may know Brewzle Will. That's his username in the Discord, if you're in the Discord. He helps with the channel. So he does a lot of the logistics. I'll give him footage. He'll get it to the editors, do a lot of the project management of getting the videos up so that I can have a full-time job and still try to get 5 videos a week out. Takes a lot of effort to do that, and he does a lot of that effort for us. He's also my 25-year-old son, so you can give him a hard time as much as you want.
Mike's a little hot. Alex
Just not too far. Mike's a little hot. All right, Alex says we're too hot. So I'm going to take this mic down just a notch here. Hopefully that's a little better, and I'm not yelling at y'all too much. I apologize for that. Sounds like a lot of hunting time. We should have some. So I don't know, once I'm out there, it's a lot of work. A couple of conferences, and then on the way back, though, I'm breaking that trip up on the way back. So I'm going to do bourbon hunting in Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, Louisiana, maybe Mississippi on the way back. So we'll film a bunch of videos on that. So it'll be fun. There definitely won't be any me at the monthly drops in January. February, maybe not. March, there's a chance, depending on when it falls. But yeah, probably won't be for the first few months for sure, KJ. What do I do? That is a magical question. I wished I knew. Nothing. I act like I work a lot. I'm really talented at it. E-commerce. We're in e-commerce, so we build websites that sell things, right? My job is mostly around, marketing and sales at this point. Do what?
Mike's too low now.
Is it too low? We can't.
Dude, just hit the right spot. Come on, man.
I've never been able to hit the right spot. Okay, is that better? I have not tried War Master Bourbon.
Did you really pour the Wellers in the lawnmower?
Yes, absolutely, 100%. There's an uncut take. There's a long version on YouTube with an uncut take of that. So I 100% did it. I regret it from the standpoint of I went for a while and didn't have any Weller Foolproof. I found another bottle, so we've got a little bit up there on that bottle, and then I've got one backup right now. But yeah, we don't fake anything. Like, there's just no need to fake anything. If I say I'm going to do it or say I did it, I did it. So now, do I know Matt Mitchell from Alabama? Does SEC roll call videos and others on Facebook? I mean, maybe. The name sounds familiar, and I watch a lot of like football videos and stuff. So the name doesn't, like, I don't instantly know the content, but it sounds familiar. If you're in Amarillo and need to stop to eat, hit up Blue Sky. Lynn, we might, I don't know if I'll be coming through Amarillo. I want to say I might be on the way back. Like, definitely not on the way out there, but on the way back, we're coming from Vegas to Austin, and I think we might be going through Amarillo, so I might have to look that up. Mike is great, Nate says. Got it, finally got it. Got a lot of new drinks to try because of my videos. Appreciate it, Ghost. So is Brewzle Will a bourbon drinker? We're just getting him into it. He is almost all, 99% of anything flavored we review on the channel is something he said we should review.
It gets the most views too.
Because I'm not into flavored whiskey, really.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
The flavored stuff?
Really?
Yeah.
That gets the most views?
Most of the time.
So what about that bottle where I broke the cork? What's that, 6, 7 million?
I don't know.
6, 7 million? What's that? Dr. Disrespect? That's a bourbon. I'm just saying.
I know.
Some of the bourbon stuff doesn't get a lot of views. You're right. Some of the mixed drink stuff does. But you can't take all the credit.
I'm not taking no credit. No.
Matt says the Brewzle Glencairn is nice. Awesome. They're the best Glencairns. They're the best in the world. We've got a great design coming out for the second batch. But this is for the OG. So I designed this one by hand myself. So this will be the only one I ever designed. We're going to use professionals from now on. So the design will probably get nicer, but this will be the only time we do this OG, like, early supporter design that I did myself. So this is like the crayon drawing your kid did in kindergarten, you know, probably not the best art in the world, may not be as good as drawings they do later, but this means something special. Coleman says, any path through Columbus. Like, I don't know what you mean.
Like, do you go through Columbus? That's what he's asking.
Do I go through, like, Columbus, Georgia?
Yeah.
I mean, I go through Columbus occasionally. Are you talking about, like, a bourbon hunting path or what? My top 5 favorite whiskeys, right? I mean, I love the Weller stuff. So if you go, like, all time, I'm going to talk about, like, stuff I sip regularly. Let's do that. So Weller Antique 107 is at the top of that list. I'm really loving Frey Ranch. That's probably high on my list right now of stuff that we're sipping regularly. Every once in a while, I like to mix it up with like a Baker's 7, a Wild Turkey 101. And then if we're going to go, like, I can't hit that all of the time.
What?
So maybe, like, I was looking at that Old Fitz over there. So what's the 5th one I drink the most?
I have an idea.
Early Times Bottle and Bond. What is it? What's your idea?
You pick a really expensive bottle.
Yeah.
And then a medium level bottle, and I'll blind it. Or which one I like better.
Okay, we'll do that here in just a second. Let's catch up with everybody's chat here. Let's see. Appreciate it, Beef Boy. Nate blames Will. I have 188K followers with a question mark. You don't believe it? I do. Yes. Is the stream that bad? You're like, this stream is so unpolished. Cannot believe you have 188K. That is just nuts. It is nuts, by the way, but yes, thank you. I am an Auburn grad, David, so War Eagle all the way. I've spilled all sorts of stuff, Matthew. We were filming earlier. Like, we have our first sponsorship on the channel. So the first people that have ever been crazy enough to pay us, and that is Shaker and Spoon. So we have shot a video and an integration into a long form, and they're like, you know, be careful, you know, like, really follow the instructions, and I made a complete and total mess of it in my style. So I hope they like it. We'll see. It's going to suck if they don't, because I'm leaving on Saturday, and we ain't going to be able to refilm it. So that's where it's going to be. Kyle, as soon as Will gives me an approved design, honestly, we may go ahead and take 3 of them and design all 3 and order a case of each.
Yep, that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, the Derringer, 8.7 million views.
Yeah, hey, Shred, you didn't have to do that.
which owns all. Like you could take all your mixed drink stuff and add it up. Probably doesn't do that.
Oh my god.
It's so tempting to pick what Lost. Okay, so Lost Paradise. Honestly, the Glencairns are no different than a Glencairn you'll just get. In the description, there's probably linked stuff on my bar for like $60, $70. You could get maybe a dozen of these. I don't know, 6-pack of these for sure off of Amazon. So they're cheaper, but it don't have a logo on it.
And we only have like one more of that.
I literally have one more of this design for sale.
If you're gonna do
and
it,
we're out. You better do it. Kyle Johnson, KJ in the house with the $9.99 super chat. Live and die by the rye. He loves some ryes. KJ loves some ryes. Is this KJ is KJ from? I think he's from Alabama. He's got to be from Alabama.
That's
so
from the video,
Smith Station. Are you like Smith Station area? Is that KJ? Like you're out toward like Phoenix City, Smith Station area, right? Is that the KJ we're talking about here? I just want to make sure I know who I'm talking to.
Ever considered reviewing alcohol-free spirits?
Yeah, well,
let's do it right now.
We did do one. Somebody sent us randomly. What is this? Alcohol. Okay, so here's my view on the industry in general. If you don't want alcohol in your spirits, maybe you don't want spirits.
Yep.
Like who really I like a good bourbon, but you can't have a good bourbon without the alcohol. So like I just can't there's not a good substitute bourbon. But if you're making a mixed drink, really you're just making a fruit punch of some sorts, and there's lots of great fruit punches out there. So I don't know. The non-alcoholic stuff is just not my jam. If I don't want alcohol, I just have a Coke. And I'll be good. That's a good non-alcoholic spirit. Coke. It's like Jack and Coke, hold the Jack.
Jack, Coke, and Jameson.
It tastes like you took a bad beer, like a mediocre light beer, and you watered it down. Like if you just want a little bit of a beer flavor, it's got it.
Tastes like a shitty Coors Light.
Yeah. Well, but if you want the last one,
Coors Light is all.
Brewzle.com should be like one left in inventory. Yeah, KJ's in Phoenix City. Loves the ryes, man.
See the color on that?
KJ's the one that helped me out with my my Coy Hill over there. And by help me out, I mean I made a trade very distinctly in his favor to make that work, but that's how bad I wanted the bottle. I like some ryes. I'm not into the ryes as much as KJ is. I'm not in. Now I found some I like. Sagamore's good. I really like the Michter's ryes, but like the super rye flavored stuff, I'm not into. But I got a feeling that KJ's had some really, really good ryes, and maybe that's my problem. Is that it's kind of like some of the finished whiskey. I've just had some bad ones. And so that's the problem. I don't like them because I've just had a bunch of bad ones.
Look at that.
Yeah, Gone Ham. That's exactly right. It's a bad beer made worse. Like, look at the color on that. So it's like, hey, let's put some bubbles and some watered down beer. It's like if you took a beer and you just poured it in your glass and you fell asleep and you woke up the next morning and it's been sitting there all night.
Yeah.
But it still is carbonated. Like it didn't go flat. But it has that kind of flat, like all the alcohol's dissipated taste to it. Kind of what it is. Coors Banquet. Hey, I'm with you, Hanky. I crush some banquets.
Yeah,
that's my go-to right there, man. I just noticed that Kroger, like I used to go to Kroger and they'd have like the 16-ounce cans for $1 a piece of Coors Banquets. I just buy like 10 of those for a football weekend, and that was a good time right there. Now they've gone up. I think they're like $1.25 or something, which is still a pretty good deal for a 16-ounce. 16-ounce.
Coors from a Glen. That's how we do it over here.
We're fancy. We're very fancy. Well, realistically, we're doing that because all the glasses are dirty. I filmed twice or 3 times in the last week or so, and because we're trying to make sure there's enough content for when I'm gone, and so everything's dirty. So we're just got to make it work. No way to add Glen to cart. Somebody may have bought it already, Adam, so it may have sold. I apologize if it's already sold. So
somebody said they were going to buy it earlier.
Well, I think it was him that said he was going to buy it. So somebody may have beat you to it.
Dang.
That sucks. But hey, just new designs are coming. So really what I'm thinking we do is just every time we order one case of a design, and we just always change the design. I don't know. Or maybe we keep one constant.
Well, let's just do it.
And then we rotate them. I don't know. The spinning wheel?
Yeah.
To pick which one we do?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
We got it on Discord.
let's not do the spinning wheel. Let's just drop it in Discord in the general chat. Let people vote.
All right.
Or we just do all three. That's cool. If I drink beer, I choose Rolling Rock.
What is Rolling Rock? That's the question.
Rolling Rock's beer.
Yeah, but like I've never heard of it.
Really? Okay. I don't think it's like super popular. It's in like a green bottle, if I remember correctly. It's been a long time since I've had a Rolling Rock.
Rolling Rock.
Pew War Eagle 1. I'll be in town tomorrow. Can I grab the last Glencairn? If somebody ordered it, no. But
They don't ship from here either.
yeah, they do.
Do they?
Yeah. I've been having Brooke pick them up and ship them.
Oh.
Like she got the last case or the last set.
What do I know?
What do you know?
No.
Yeah, so we ordered them, shipped them here. So,
Awesome.
but if it's been ordered, it's gone. Sorry.
Thoughts on Budweiser? I like Budweiser. No?
Nah.
That's a man's beer. I mean, I wouldn't expect him to.
You're so funny.
What do you drink? IPAs?
You're so funny. No,
All
we were
right.
just talking about the banquets. A brown ale? I don't know. Thoughts on Russell's Reserve? I like Russell's Reserve. It carries too much bitter oak for me. Like Russell's just absorbs a lot of oakiness, which keeps it from being just exceptional.
Hey,
Yay.
there's 14 million views on flavored.
There's 14 million views on flavored in general.
Yeah.
Okay, so add up all the whiskey stuff now.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
Add up all the whiskey stuff now.
Hey, a lot of my ideas you shot down, which could have been bangers. You never know.
It could have been terrible. It could have been
Hey,
terrible.
The Grinch video, banger.
I didn't shoot that down.
I know, but I still came up with that.
You came up. Listen, you come up with a lot of good,
Shitty ideas too.
mediocre
I know
ideas.
this. I know.
And I take those mediocre ideas and I make them. I make them decent ideas, and then I execute them superbly. And then we have a great editor that takes.
We do.
My.
Yep.
Really, I execute them okayly, and then we have an editor that makes some pretty good videos, and
Pretty
then
good.
they make some pretty good. Makes some
Great. Great.
Some of them great.
Great
Some of them
videos.
pretty good.
Great videos.
Okay. It's all in the editing.
It is.
Yeah. I think we should prove this and just have you start shooting them.
Me and Mama will kill this.
You think? Okay. What are my favorite? My favorites are usually brown ales. So I'll drink like a Cigar City Maduro. You ever had
That's an
that?
awful beer. And the
All right, it's been fun. Been nice talking to y'all. We are going to call it right there before I have to call an ambulance.
Are you talking about the Oyster City one you had me try?
Cigar City, not Oyster City.
Something City. You had me try it. It was shitty. City, shitty. It was terrible.
Yes. Had you try Cigar City Maduro?
Was that the really thick beer?
I mean, it's brown ale.
Yeah, don't try that. It's awful. It is awful. Cigar City shitty. That's what it is.
You know, you give them a good raising. You know, you try to give them an education. You buy them their first car. You fix their first car out of pocket 3 times so that your insurance doesn't go up when they can't figure out how the brakes work and they like to ride too close to people.
Dang, man.
You know, you support them the best you can.
That was 10 years ago.
And they still grow up just to be agitating. You know what I'm saying?
That was
Freaking whippersnappers.
That was 10 years ago. I'm still hearing about this.
I'm still paying for it.
Nah, you ain't.
All right, so this is a Redbreast Irish whiskey. I'm not a fan of Irish whiskeys.
All right, thanks for pouring some. Yeah, thank you.
You're not going to pour it over top of that. What was in that? That's like milky.
That's water.
It's milky. You
That's
need to rinse
water,
that out
man.
better, bud. You're going to be like, why does this taste like buttercream? I don't know.
It's probably going to taste like crap anyway.
Freaking whippersnappers. Jose, this is my son, Will. This is
does
my
smell
son,
good.
Will. He helps with the channel, so.
No, I don't do anything, according to him.
Nah. I don't say you don't do anything.
I don't know enough. How often do you stop yourself from face palming your boy? Man,
He does some good things, but the problem is Will has, like, I have way too much confidence. Will has confidence and arrogance. Like, he got them both. He goes, like, next level with the confidence and the arrogance. So I got to kind of, like, try to keep him, like, if I say he's good, he hears he's great. And if I say he's great, he's like, I am the GOAT. And so I gotta be like, you're okay, you're doing all right, you need to keep learning, you need to keep getting better, we keep, evolving. or it's just like every idea is a great one, and then I got to run with it. You don't think so?
No.
Okay.
But I am the back-to-back champion in my fantasy league. I will say that.
Back-to-back, 2-time.
2-time. 93 and 94.
Keith Courtney. Okay. So, I will say this, we're getting into an Irish whiskey that's worth having here, that's for sure. Okay, so this is Sherry Hogshead. Finished in Sherry Hogshead. So Irish whiskey typically is light and not overly flavorful. Like, I'm just not a huge fan of it typically.
I don't really care for that too much. Here, just have mine. I'll drink it. What am I doing?
That has a great mouthfeel to it. Like, that's like buttery. What's the proof on that? Like low proof, 90 proof? Is that what that says?
So, like, when you say buttery, what, I mean, like...
Okay, so I'm just talking about... Yeah.
When you say... when you say mouthfeel, like, what do you mean?
Okay, yes. That's a good question.
Like, because in the video you said it coated your mouth like oil. Like, what does that even mean?
Okay, so, good question. So, when you pour it around the glass like that, right? And they won't be able to see it. You see how thick that is running down the glass?
It's thick.
You see, it's thick. Like, that is thick.
With 3 C's, yeah.
Yeah, for like a proof that's under 100 proof, that's really thick. So it's really oily.
Yeah.
So when you put it in your mouth and you like if you're just swallowing it, you're not going to notice that. But if you kind of let it coat your mouth, the thicker whiskeys tend to do that better, and they add this almost like velvety smooth kind of buttery texture to it. Right, it just has, I'm not saying it's buttery in flavor, it just has that, it's almost like a melted butter. Like if you put melted butter in your mouth, it's just kind of thick, right?
Okay.
And so this kind of does that. So on my tongue, push it up into the sides of my mouth, and it just like coats it. And so it leaves like this nice kind of soft pleasantness that just sits there for a while. And so I'm just getting a lot of just kind of subtle, sweet, light oakiness. Just like I can still taste it because it's so thick. It's just kind of sitting in the sides of my mouth, even though I've swallowed it. And so that just makes for a much more pleasant experience if I'm trying to grade the whiskey or enjoy it. Adam with the $9.99 super chat. Can you pick something from the second shelf for Will to sip on that he'd actually enjoy after he just cringed at the Redbreast? There you go. I think you need to go back to the Dickel.
The Dickel?
You need to go back to the Dickel Tabasco.
I've had too much Dickel in my mouth.
Yeah.
Ugh.
We have 2 daughters in addition to Will, but they're not old enough to be on the stream at this point.
Yeah.
But this is good. Like, this is I haven't had a ton of Irish whiskey. But this one's good. Now, I don't know if I would have picked.
What's up, Sea Dog?
The finish on it.
That's what she said.
So like the sherry Hogshead cask, I'm not a big fan of finished whiskey. This one's really subtle. I don't know if I'd have even picked it up. I mean, after knowing that it's finished in a sherry cask, I'm like, there's a little something there on the finish where I might pick up some notes of it. But overall, that's just a pretty good whiskey. Now, I feel like I'm tasting a little bit of maltiness to it. Just a hint of maltiness. And it's really early in the palate. Really early. If it hits the top of my mouth, I get a little bit of maltiness to it. So I don't know how much malt is in this, if any, or if that's just kind of me.
So,
but other than that just hint of maltiness, I really like that whiskey.
So that's an Irish whiskey, right?
This is an Irish whiskey.
So proper 12 is probably better, ain't it?
This is what I'm talking about. Like, he's doing this on purpose. He knows what he's doing. You tell me. Get the proper 12. It's right there. We were using it in a video.
Oh yeah, we were using it.
It's right there.
Yeah, that's right.
Sea Dog with the $4.99.
The new Odyssey, dude.
He's tried nothing.
I don't try anything.
He's tried nothing.
Listen, I got Eagle Rare on my shelf at home. That's from him, though.
Yeah, but I gave it to you like 2 years ago, and you still haven't drank the bottle.
Yeah, I mean, I probably got 3/4 of that bottle left. But
Smokey, that should be.
Hey,
at least we should get like at least a picture of him for like an emote with the captions like, "I got too much Dickel." We need some animated emotes of Will saying he's got too much in his mouth.
Too much? No.
Sam, I've not had Kessler whiskey. Are we? Yeah, just glitched on me up there. Hopefully.
Nuts. Oh my god.
Thomas S. Moore in the sherry cask. No bueno. Yeah, I've seen those. They're literally in the liquor store I went into today, and I'm just not gonna buy them. So.
She dog got me, man.
A whiskey that pairs consistently overall with a cigar. If you could get a Joseph Magnus cigar blend, but really with a cigar, you want a high proof, strongly flavored whiskey. So I've got a barrel bourbon store pick that would do that exceptionally well. I would think of, like realistically, you probably want like lighter, fruitier flavors. A Russell's Reserve, I would think like a 10-year-old or something like that would probably do really well with a cigar. Richard Pendleton with the big old fat super chat, $50.
Daddy.
Thank you for the support, Richard.
You still gotta get me
Eagle Rare is my jam.
Eagle
Rare is
get a
pretty
second
good.
shelf bourbon though.
I gotta get, yeah, but they want me to put it in a sippy cup and give it to you.
Oh,
at
a
this
sippy
point.
cup.
Like they're just saying
Yeah.
you obviously don't like good whiskey, so they want me to give you something that's not good whiskey. So you're just not eating into my good whiskey collection because
Well-
you obviously don't have taste buds.
Obviously not.
Four Roses single barrel and a good Maduro. There you go. I would say single barrel strength as well if you can get it, but yeah, that's a good one. Like sweet, fruity, higher proof if you can get it, but like Four Roses single barrel is good stuff. Tobias needs to get a channel for Richard to follow. Definitely, everybody. Eagle Rare is good stuff, though. Seriously, I like it. It's not like I don't love it, but if it were a higher proof, I do think I would. I like the flavors in it a good bit.
Redbreast, Brewzle.
What'd I say? Redbreast? What'd I say? Did I say the wrong thing?
Said something like that.
God, come on, Redbreast. I'm trying to not get demonetized here, okay? Lord.
Nothing beats a Four Roses and a single barrel. Again.
That's good, though. So, thank you, Nate, for recommending that I picked that one up.
This is better though.
God,
If you're not drinking like the king, then why are you drinking?
Elvis didn't drink any of
No,
this.
Conor McGregor.
I'm going to show you Conor McGregor here in just a little bit.
Try it. It's good. It's just amazing whiskey. I'm just joking.
I know you are, but
Just
you're not
kidding.
funny. You at least be funny with it. Lord have mercy.
Dang.
At least give it a try.
At least be
You want to try the rock? You want to try the rocks tequila?
No. Tequila I do not like at all.
Can you smell what the rock is cooking?
I'm not trying this.
Why not?
I hate tequila.
Apparently you hate whiskey.
No, give me a dang bottle.
Thank you, Richard. I appreciate it. All right. So what are we having Will try? Like what are we having him try? Oh. Yes.
Oh, yes.
Right there. Starlight. Carl T. Huber's Amberana finish.
No, I already had that. It's awful.
God,
That's
man.
a TikTok bottle.
Dang it. Okay. Look right here. Jefferson's Reserve. Look behind it. Not that one. Get the one behind it. Yeah. Yeah, that
Salty
one.
Ocean.
That one right. No. This is not Salty Ocean.
Okay.
This is the Chateau Cabernet finished. Cabernet
Wait,
cask
Is
finish.
that really the second shelf though? Because this is a bar.
That's first shelf, second shelf.
Okay.
Our first shelf, second shelf. It doesn't matter. But you can't have any of that
Why?
because you don't have taste buds.
I,
You know, like why am I gonna let a deaf guy listen to Mozart? Makes no sense.
I got taste buds, man.
Can't mix vodka and whiskey. I don't think anybody can. So
Wow. Thank you, Stanky. You really got us there.
do what?
Hanky Stanky sent a $500 super chat.
What are you talking about?
And he put it in chat, but he's obviously didn't send it.
What are you gonna have a better pal? I like that. It just doesn't highlight the same way,
What's
but
that? Killer, I just tried it. The Happy Dad seltzer.
the Happy Dads,
Dude, when we were gaming, I crushed those.
they're not. If you like seltzer, Theirs are fine. Theirs are decent. They're light. They're a little bit fruity. The fruit punch one, like I didn't find anything off-putting about them, and I could drink it. I'm not a seltzer fan at all. But if you don't like seltzer, you're not going to like their seltzer. Kyle Morgan with the $9.99 super chat. I've got $50 and want to get into scotch. What are the 1 or 2 bottles open that budgets? Okay, well, I appreciate the super chat, Kyle, but I'm not into scotch, so I can't give you scotch recommendations. So I'm going to pass this question to Nate in the chat, and Nate is going to help us out. $50, 1 or 2 bottles that should get somebody into scotch right here. Nate, help me out, please. Yeah, exactly, Gone Ham. Paging Nate. That's a Nate question. Now we're talking about trying, and you need to help me with this. We're talking about maybe getting Nate involved. Maybe we do some video with Nate. I don't know. Maybe we bring him into a live stream, and we have. When I get back from my trip, so in April, we're going to start doing more structure around these streams. They're going to be a little less just hanging out, and they're going to be some hanging out and some games and different things we play. So hopefully still fun and lively, but a little more structured. And I want to maybe bring Nate in and do some scotch stuff. So maybe we have Nate come in and do like a scotch recommendation, and I try it. You know, maybe I get the bottle that he's talking about, and we try it together, kind of thing, or something. Like we want to see about getting Nate involved when I get back into these streams.
Be fun.
Around scotch. Like I gave somebody that's into scotch because I don't know anything about it.
What are you gaming, Angry Birds? No.
Yep, he's Angry Birds 2-time champion.
2-time champ, baby.
Johnny Walker Black Label and Monkey Shoulder, Keith says. Aberfeldy, 12?
Yeah, you still need to do the
Tomatin, 12?
The blind man.
Do what?
The blind.
Which, oh, I'm going to pick 2, an expensive and a cheap one.
No, expensive in the middle.
Expensive in the middle. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to get you to pick the middle one?
I don't know.
I'm trying to get you to pick the middle one.
We're just seeing if a 25-year-old likes an expensive bottle or a middle bottle.
Okay, you keep people entertained. Let me watch 2 Glencairns. So we've got 2 clean Glens for you to try. Are both of those clean?
Yeah, I haven't used these yet.
That one's, yes, clean. Just have water in it.
Just water. And this, whatever this is, tastes like pickles.
Does not taste like pickles, but it doesn't taste good. Adam with the $4.99. Yeah. Has Will tasted the Architect? He has not. You have the Penelope Architect?
The
really?
One? Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know you tasted that.
Well, we did a video on it.
French Oak Stays.
It was all right.
Okay, so.
Oh, Johnny Walker is awful. I had that in Thailand.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, dude! Don't ever try that.
You don't like Johnny Walker?
No. Tastes like that Garrison Brothers over there that Nate likes.
What am I going to try to get Will with? What are we going to contrast and test here?
If you were to know the truth and nothing but the truth about any question, what would that be? Would you waste it on anything philosophical or something petty? That's a good question, honestly. But
that's a good question. Like, yeah. Do I want to know the answer to something like that? Like, I'm pretty cool just bumbling through life without knowing things.
There you go. A man that knows nothing but knows everything.
I don't know anything but don't know anything. Like, I'm good with that.
That works too.
Okay.
Which Walker was it? It was the, I think it was the Red Label Walker. It was very bad though. Maybe Nate can give a review of the Jack twice barreled on the live too.
Maybe, because I mean that's a high malt. I mean I don't have that one to test. So
we just need to fly Nate up here.
Down here?
Down here, yeah.
Down here, yeah, maybe.
Same.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do for this blind. So if y'all wonder why I'm just looking the opposite direction from the camera here.
Hey, Hanky Stanky said he's going to send us some Canadian Hunter.
Do it. Nice.
Love it. My dad loves seltzer, so I've grown fond of them. Comment late. Have you guys tried Smirnoff Red, White, and Berry? They're normally yeah, I've had those. It's pretty good for like a party occasion. Okay, you get out of here. Go in there, close the door. All right, I'm going to ask the chat here what we should do. I'm going to go to the bathroom and pee real quick.
Okay, go to the bathroom and pee real quick. All right, guys. He's not going to look at the chat when he comes back by. So, should we get like a really bad cheap whiskey? Like I've got some really young stuff. I've got some Detling stuff that I don't love. We've got really good stuff on the middle shelf that's not super expensive or hard to come by. Up top, like should we go with something super high proof, super oaky? Should we go with something sweet? Like what kind of game should we play here with Will? Y'all let me know the game. Should we take an expensive whiskey and try to get him to pick the cheap whiskey? Should we go with a bad whiskey and a pretty good whiskey and try to get him to pick the bad one? What kind of game should we play here? Let me know. All right, Tyler. So, well, what are we doing with that, right? So, with that particular bottle, what are we doing? What's the other bottle? What are we trying to do? Okay. But okay, so Nair-Block, I think he would be able to tell the difference, right? So I don't have that one, Michael. So we're gonna go. Smokey wants to go nuclear there. Brandon, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, so Aaron, like with that one, I think he'd be able to, like, I don't know that, what's the point of that comparison is what I'm trying to get at. Like, what are we trying to learn from that? Because both of those are pretty good. I think there would be an obvious winner there, though, because of the lower proof, right? So I think if we go high proof, low proof, he's going to be able to pick low proof because he's used to drinking low proof. The Lost Monarch's pretty good stuff there, J&A. Adam Hamilton, Kentucky Owl. Nice. So, I mean, I have the confiscated, but what are we comparing it to? Like, what are we trying to learn, right? Riddle. You should have held on to his phone so he doesn't follow along. That's a good question. Or a good point. His phone's actually right there. I'll make sure it stays right there. So Tyler, with that one, again, it's not super high proof versus high, it's low proof versus high proof. So I think okay. So Trey, that's actually pretty good, Trey. I like that one. Both high proofs. And then so one's expensive, one's highly sought after, one's not so much. I mean, sought after, but not as in demand. And that would go along with Hankey's thing there. No. Ooh, okay. That's interesting. Like, okay, so we've got like a bottle like this, right? A bottle like this, and I'm not going to say it out loud because he can hear, right? So the proof on this one is 123 proof. And then we compare that to something like this. Like we want to try these. Similar proof ranges. Tyler, that's pretty good. Willett Small Batch Rye at 114 proof. I have the Willett Family Estate Rye. I don't think it's 114 proof, though. So I don't think so. Something, he won't be able to talk. Ken's good. Like, we could do 100 proofers. I don't have any 1910 here, Crush. Sorry. Okay, so 100 proofers. That's pretty interesting. All right, lots of good ideas. All right, so it's time to start figuring this out. Time to start figuring this out. So that we could do this. Watch this. Watch this. Y'all tell me if this works. Let me see if I can find the bottle. See if I can find it. Where's it at? Where are you tonight? Why did you leave me here all alone? I know I have this bottle. Did we drink this bottle? Did this bottle get drank? Like, I know I got it, or I know I had it. Well, I don't know if I have an OGD. I had an OGD. Adam with the super chat. Kentucky Owl versus Early Times Bottle and Bond. Okay, that's pretty good. I like that. I like that. If I can't find this one, we're going to go with that. If I can't find this bottle I'm looking for, you can hear what? Okay, maybe I'm lying. Which bottles? Which ones were they? Old Times? Old Times? You had some Old Times? Yeah, I can't find the OGD, so can't find it. What is the man to do? All right, so We are going to do... All right, y'all clear the chat for me. Clear the chat for me. Clear it. Clear it out. Let me find that bottle. I think it's... Did it get moved down? Did it get moved down from the top shelf? Yeah, here it is. All right, we're clear. We're clear. That's good. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate everybody. All right, Will, come on.
I do have a question for you, though.
What's that?
What do I smell like? Smell a shirt.
Oh, Lord. It smells like 1972.
Yeah, what are you going to call me now?
That's just weird, Jill. Jill said that in the video, and now you're just being strange about it.
All right, here we go. Ready?
He's in there using my cologne because he wants to be like his daddy. Mm-hmm. Now I got to remember which glass I put which one in. I may have to remember. Yes, he's wearing the Aramis.
God, that is awful.
Unemployed wine guy. I don't know who that is. So
what are my choices, though?
These two.
Yeah, but like there's supposed to be 2 bottles in front of me, right?
No, they're not.
What the? I don't know.
You don't even know what we poured. You have no idea what we poured.
Can you tell me the shelf?
Yes.
What shelf?
One of those 3. Actually, maybe more than one of those 3.
You pour more than one?
Well, it's 2 bottles.
I have no clue.
Exactly. So which one's better?
I've only tasted like 4 bottles in my whole life.
Which one's better?
Which one's better?
Well, now you've tasted 6 bottles.
This one is definitely
life.
better. This is very bad.
I don't remember which I poured in which one. I'm gonna have to rewind it to get them to tell me which one we put in. I'm gonna have to just taste it.
This aftertaste is awful. Ugh. Is that Starry Night stuff? Is this that TikTok?
No, the Amberata finish. Oh. Okay, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but the one with the Brewzle logo was the Early Times Bottle and Bond.
Yeah,
I think this is the Early Times Bottle and Bond.
That one's pretty good. What was this one, though?
That was the Kentucky Owl Confiscated.
Is this the worst one?
That's the expensive one. That's a $150 bottle.
What is this one?
That one's what, like a $20 bottle? I think it may be. They may have gone up like 30 something when they got allocated.
Dang. Yeah, this sucks.
For sure. For sure. Yeah, he put on the Aramis.
It said wrong.
Do what?
It said wrong. You're wrong.
I'm wrong. Did I get it backwards? Lord have mercy. See, that's what I get for being in a hurry. Now I gotta like go watch my own live stream and go back to it. Jesus. Did we get it backwards?
Dude, I did smell them. I literally smelled each whiskey before I tried it. What are you talking about? Not even smelling first. TJ hasn't taught Will a thing.
No, he doesn't listen. He doesn't listen. Like, what if has your children listened to you ever?
You don't have no children. I literally smelled this, Hayden. Literally. I'll do it again, just for you.
Okay, now I got to go back and just make sure I got that right.
Yeah, they both smell the same.
They both smell the same? They don't smell the same.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
You're just lying. You're just lying.
I'm a lion. You're right.
That coat, I saw him smell them. See? Thank you, Josh. Thank you.
You saw who smell them?
No,
I didn't say you didn't smell them.
They're not talking about you. You know, not everything is this your lover. The big bi wolf. No, this is not my lover.
No, you're right. The Brewzle logo was the Kentucky Owl Confiscated. Yeah. This is the Kentucky. This is the expensive bottle.
So that's the one I like better. So my palate is refined.
I think you're wrong, but
that one's so bad, dude. Whew.
It is harsh. It is harsh. Now this is, in fairness, this is the new Early Times Bottle and Bond, not the old one from. This one is the Sazerac one, not the Brown Foreman one. So it is harsh and oaky. That's why I thought it was the Kentucky Owl. Like it's really like I haven't drank a lot of that one. You see how new that bottle is compared to like the Brown Foreman one was fantastic, and that one is just kind of oaky and harsh. So this is my son, Wolf. So I'll let you slide with that one. Next one, gonna see you later. I've not had Hennessy.
You've never had Hennessy?
Never had Hennessy.
Are you serious?
Never. Why would I?
Why would you not?
Because I like bourbon.
Post Malone loves Hennessy.
Post Malone likes tattoos on his face.
Is there something wrong with it?
I just don't listen to people that tattoo their face.
Hey, Post Malone's OG.
Like, I like Post Malone's music, but I'm not going to be like, guy who tattoos his face, I'm going to do everything he does. He drinks it, I'm drinking it. No, I'm going to be like, this guy makes some interesting music. He makes a few bad decisions. So I'm going to weigh each decision on my own.
I like that.
Yeah.
Does he go bourbon hunting with you?
Not a lot. Not a lot.
He doesn't like the bourbon I find. He just, you know.
Well, he doesn't like bourbon, so.
Yeah, it's alright, I mean.
B-mug teardrop tattoos. That's what we're gonna do. Some fake tattoos, some Brewzle tattoos for your face.
Right here. I need some beet tattoos.
Yeah, I haven't had Fistful of Bourbons.
What is that?
Why does Texas whiskey smell? It's a.
Dude, Texas whiskey is awful.
Why does it smell like leather? So Texas just gets really hot, and that heat just kind of draws all of that whiskey into the barrel, and so it just gets a lot more wood flavor in a shorter time span. Adam with the $1.99 super chat. Best travel location for hunting rare bourbon. From what I hear, like out in the country, in non-state run states, right? So if the state doesn't control it, if you just hit like small towns throughout Texas and, you know, a lot of these states where, you know, they're independent distributors, that's probably your best bet because they don't get a ton of allocated stuff, but they usually sit on it. Now, you're not going to find a Pappy sitting there usually, but you can usually find some nice stuff.
What do I do in Dothan? You're from Panama City? I live in Dothan.
He lives in Dothan.
Yeah, you're not too far from me, though. It's like an hour.
I haven't had the Remus 6 there, Tyler.
TJ covers... Dude, you should cover a Post Malone song.
I should do... Well, I mean, I can auto-tune like anybody, I'm sure. I mean, I could... That's the only way it's going to sound good is if I auto-tune it, but hey, he auto-tunes it, so...
Nah...
So Trey, I'm actually gonna be filming a lot. I'm headed to Vegas on Friday or Saturday. I leave to go to Vegas. I'm driving out there and then driving back. On the trip back in about a month, I'm going to do bourbon hunting in Nevada, New Mexico, Texas, Louisiana. Might hit Mississippi. I might not. We'll see. It just depends on the time on the way back whether I hit Mississippi. So we're gonna do a lot of bourbon hunting trips, and we've got a really fun video coming. Probably next week where I do the Alabama lottery. Clyde Mays. I haven't had the Clyde Mays 5-year single barrel, but I like all the Clyde Mays stuff. And so I wouldn't hesitate picking it up.
You driving Maggie? Yo.
No, not on this trip. No. Favorite barrel proof bourbon under $100. Barrel proof under $100. The Smooth Ambler, Old Scout is an MGP barrel strength store pick. It was under $100. That one's really good. Old Forester single barrel strengths you can usually find right under 100 in a lot of places. That would probably be my favorite that you can get on the regular. You can't get all the time, but you can get on the regular. Elijah Craig barrel proofs are oftentimes under $100, like they're MSRP'd under 100. Those are usually really good. After that, like I think the Penelope barrel strength is really good. That was under $100 when I bought it. Is there a holy grail of bourbon? Yeah, I mean there are like a OFC or Eagle. Was it the Eagle Double Rare? Right, the 20-year-old Eagle Rare in the glass decanter bottle that goes for like 10 or 20 grand. Sure.
When did you do a Twisted Tea review? Did you do it on a live stream or something?
No, we shot that video. I don't think it's come out yet, but it's in the can.
Is it?
Yeah. Have you tried? You haven't tried it? Ooh, we're gonna get the Twisted Tea.
Super chat goal.
Yeah, no, we're gonna get it out right now. Forget the super chat goal. Adam Hamilton with the $4.99 super chat. I saw your travel video in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Whoa.
I know, I'm trying to say Indianapolis and Indiana in one word. It's not working. I meant, what travel locations have you gone personally that yielded the best haul? Oh, okay, I got you. I don't travel a lot to hunt for bourbon. And so, like, we've done a few videos. So far, honestly, most of my travels where I've hunted for bourbon, you've seen them on video. I do a lot of, like, heading over to Georgia and finding stuff. So that's, like, Alabama's a state-run state. So I head over to Georgia. So I would say Columbus, Georgia is probably where I've had the most luck. But it's also where I've spent the most time because it's kind of close to the house.
Zesty. Yeah. If you get your dad to send us one, we will review it. Because I'm excited about that bottle, actually.
What is it?
The 12-point.
Drop time? Yeah. 12 point?
I bow hunt, like, religiously, so I would love to do that bottle. If you can get it for us.
Well, where's he located?
I don't know.
What's up, Whiteout? Twisted Tea is next week, Shred says.
I don't remember having that on the dang...
You don't even... It wasn't on the list.
Okay.
Kyle sent it to me, or he gave it to me. So he's like, I found this, you want it? I was like, heck yeah, I want that.
Yeah.
And so we did a video on it, and you're about to try it.
We gotta do the edit where that guy slaps that dude in the face with a Twisted Tea. Right, Shred? We gotta do that, right?
That was kind of how I felt at the end of that video.
What have you been drinking lately, favorite bourbon? I don't know what he's been drinking.
What, tonight?
No, just lately.
Lately, mostly crap like this that you keep getting me to film videos with. Honestly, I've been sipping and experimenting with these like flavored whiskeys a little bit. So I'll come down here and I'll make like an old fashioned, but I'll make it with Fireball instead of whiskey, or I'll make an old fashioned and I'll use like Jack Honey or something. And I haven't found a combination that's good. Like I've not found anything I'm like, I need to tell people about this. But I've just been trying some different experiments. One, to get rid of that crap so it's not, gumming up my bar behind me. And two, I hope to find something good.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not. It's
okay.
not bad.
All right.
I'm just being straight with you.
All right. No, we haven't had Doughball or whatever Rivel it is. No, a Woodford Double Oak. Like, honestly, I don't know of anything out there to me that compares to Woodford Double Oaked. Like, as far as oakiness and the vanilla balance, like, there's some Double Oaks, but they're not quite Woodford Double Oak to me.
He's iffy on the P.O. box with y'all signing for it?
Well, I mean, we don't have to sign for it at the P.O. box. Like, you just mail it, it shows up, and then I'll have somebody go in. If you want them to sign for it, like, somebody will go pick it up and have to just go up to the counter and sign for it. Like, that's a thing. But we have somebody check the P.O. box. I don't check the P.O. box because I don't want, like, y'all stalking me. I've seen these hot tub Twitch streamers, and then people just, like, stalk their P.O. boxes and then, like, just, like, track them to their houses. And I don't want y'all doing that.
So you should do a hot tub
I know,
Twitch
like,
stream.
sometimes it could get a little weird. I'm just kidding. Somebody checks the P.O. box just because I want it checked regularly and I don't leave the house every day. Kyle with the super chat. Could you give us your top 3 bourbons of 2022? One budget, one mid-range, one top shelf. 2022. We did this on a stream recently.
In 2022.
Yeah, right at the end, me and Jill kind of went through bourbons that we really like. So I'm gonna do. Now, I didn't try a ton of stuff that I'd never tried, or really seasonal or limited releases. So some of this is just gonna be stuff we tried for the first time, right? So if I'm talking about stuff that's like regularly available, maybe that's mid-shelf there with that Frey Ranch. That's a $40, $50 bottle, lots of places. This is fantastic whiskey right here. If you're gonna go what I would call like bottom shelf, this is kind of bottom shelf for me. It's like $20 bottle. This Benchmark Bonded, really the top shelf or any of those are really good, but those are great whiskeys. The Orphan Barrel Fable and Folly was really surprising for a low shelf, low proof whiskey. Trying to not knock over all these glasses we got stacked up. Now this was last year's release or year before last release. But I just tried it this year. KJ helped me obtain that one. It's freaking fantastic. Like one of the best things I've ever had in my entire life. That Jack Daniel's Coy Hill right there. All I want for Christmas is like 7 more of those. Michter's Barrel Strength Rye I had earlier last year, and this is my favorite rye of all time right here. And I was not really into rye starting last year, and that's the one that got me to say, okay, I just haven't tried the right ryes. Anything else that's just, this one, another kind of top shelf bourbon that surprised me that I didn't think I would like. I was kind of iffy on finished whiskeys, and this Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend is a blend of finished whiskeys that was just exceptional. And so that one kind of got me rethinking my finished whiskey game a little bit. I've been drinking stuff like that Jefferson's Cabernet, and I'm like, this is awful. And then I have that one, and I'm like, it doesn't have to be awful. So my top 3 bourbons is 6 whiskeys, apparently. So I can't count. Forgive me, I can't count. Sounds like Jill's home. Mm-hmm. What's up, Jill? So we had this idea that you and Will are just going to stream while I'm gone. What do you think?
A Jill and Will stream.
A Jill and Will stream.
A Jill and Will stream.
Yeah. So, for those that are here on the regular, do you like Will better than Jill or Jill better than Will?
They're obviously going to say
Better
Jill.
watch out, because Jill's here
They're
now.
obviously going to say that's not even a good... It's not even fair.
Like, which one? Which one's better?
Hey, everybody.
They look a little bit alike, just so you know.
Need to do some cigar reviews.
Okay.
Somebody said Will all day. Ooh.
Oh.
Hey.
All right.
Ooh.
Competition.
I got competition. Hey, Kyle.
I didn't get the Balcones rye, Nate.
Man,
The Michter's rye is really good.
Yeah, see, she won. That's pretty
Are
easy.
you trying to be like
Hey,
Mr.
Uncle Nate.
Joe, I don't even know who that is.
Who?
I don't know.
What
Michael
was that?
said Jill, but Will is funny. So if we did a Jill and Will show,
Y'all be great. Y'all
Double
just got to keep it
trouble.
up. Y'all got to go at it.
We just kick you off
Miss
the channel.
Jill's a celebrity. You're a celebrity.
ah,
Benchmark single barrel reminds me a lot of Buffalo Trace. Yeah, I mean, it's made by Buffalo Trace, so it makes sense that it would.
y'all done broke out the Tums.
I haven't
Will
taken-
started with the
I haven't
Tums.
taken any yet, though.
Hey, Jill, you want to try this Dickel finish?
Oh, yes.
This George Dickel Tabasco?
Yeah. It's not that bad, honestly. I wouldn't lie
It's
to you.
not that.
I wouldn't
I
lie.
don't trust
Here.
you, son.
Dang, that's really
You're the
harsh.
one that made me do that, whatever it was that time.
Oh, the Starlight mixed with the Fireball? or
Yeah.
something like that?
No, that didn't smell bad.
No, it's not. It's not terrible.
Or Jill and Will picking a blind for me tonight?
I'm gonna try this.
Oh, picking you a blind?
Yeah, you pick one, I'll pick one.
You don't need 2. We'll just pick
He's
one
got-
together.
He's got to have 2 bottles.
No. Oh, at least 2 bottles. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I didn't know if you meant like a whole flight. No, we can. Yeah, we can
What
do
you-
that.
what you been drinking?
I ain't been drinking nothing.
Jill, they want you to try the Twisted Tea instead.
It's not that bad, is it?
Ooh.
Whoa!
It was great for a minute. Yeah,
Oh.
exactly, Ken. Exactly.
Woo. I don't like hot sauce, so that.
That's not bad. I didn't
But
taste
like
any hotness.
it's not good for whiskey.
Ooh.
But I thought it was just going to be like, oh my God, that's awful in general,
No,
and it
yeah,
wasn't that.
It wasn't awful, but it was not good.
That Dickel made her say, woo!
Woo.
Hey, try that Twisted Tea over there, Jill. Did you try that?
I don't know.
It just tastes like sweet tea.
It's pretty good. It's actually not that bad.
Whew.
That'll get the sweet tea will get it out of your mouth.
It's not bad.
Get that taste out of your mouth. Go ahead.
Jill's accent is wonderful.
Oh, she.
Yeah.
Just wait. Just wait. She has a few drinks. It'll get thick in here. She's gonna be talking pretty thick. We're gonna be having some whiskey.
Oh my goodness.
It's not good, Will.
It's not that bad.
It's not good.
I mean,
don't
it's
even
not
like
terrible.
Twisted Tea.
It's pretty terrible.
Oh, it tastes like
Twisted Tea.
no. What was that tea that like our grandmothers used to make?
My grandmother's tea tasted a lot better
It
than that
had the
crap.
lemon. Oh, it tastes like the tea that already has the
Well,
lemon.
that's because that has lemon in it. Yes.
That's what that tastes like.
Yes.
Man, I hate twisted tea, and it's not that bad. Why am I grabbing this?
Well, you
I don't know.
take that on with you.
No, I don't want that.
Did you try? You didn't try
Yeah,
the
she tried
I
it.
tried
the
the
banana
banana.
cream? Okay.
Yeah.
I did try the banana.
Garbage, Jill. Say it, Nate.
It's not that great, Nate. I tell you what's better than that, Nate.
What?
What's better than that?
Scotch.
Scotch.
I can't get on that.
Scotch is
I've
better
never
than
even
that.
had Scotch. No, I've had Chivas. What is it called?
Chivas.
I
Yeah.
had Scotch
Chivas
on the last
Regal or
live.
whatever it is. 20 year, I think.
Scotch is better.
You like Scotch better than whiskey?
Oh no.
Scotch can be whiskey there. You know, like you like Scotch better than whiskey. Scotch is whiskey.
Which
I
one
don't
is
know.
that?
You just try it. You let me know.
It was alright. No, it was okay. Not
Why
the
are you
best.
trying to sway her before she tries
Hey.
it?
Hayden, you want it? I'll bring it to you.
What, we click on something over there?
You sure did.
Quit clicking on things.
He said it was crap. Well, I don't,
Chivas Regal is crap.
I don't know anything about Scotch.
Ivan from Mexico City, welcome. What do you think of that?
It's doo-doo brown in it.
That's decent.
That is a pretty good Irish whiskey that Nate recommended I
Well,
pick up.
Oh, hey, Uncle Nate's got the good suggestions.
He's got the good, doesn't he?
Uncle Nate's got the good suggestions.
Brewzle Jr. What's up, Douglas? You're Junior.
Are you Brewzle Jr.?
Oh, God. That's the Tabasco. Jill's got my glass. I thought that was my glass. Oh, I'm glad I sniffed it before I drank it. Oh, wow. That burned my nostrils. I went hard on
He said
that
the
one.
stream's lagging.
It was lagging on me on the way home.
Is it?
Second. You're
Well,
walking on the way home?
it says my connection.
Wow.
My connection is excellent to YouTube, so don't know what I could do.
I don't either.
Like it says, excellent connection. So if it's lagging, I think it might be YouTube to y'all, not me to YouTube. Although we do need to hook this up on like a landline here instead of the Wi-Fi. Yeah, Brandon, Chivas, not good, no bueno.
I like that.
Tyler says no more lagging.
You
Good.
didn't like this?
No.
That's a good whiskey.
I got
It is
hated.
really
That's
good.
the best thing we've had tonight.
I got hated on too.
That's the best thing we've had tonight.
I got bullied for not liking that.
He got bullied.
They bullied me, Mama.
They bullied you. Hey, y'all bullied my baby.
He said, Mama, they bullied me.
All right,
They're
y'all,
so
y'all don't
mean
be
to me,
bullying my
Mommy.
baby.
He's
Y'all
so
heard
mean to me. Oh, I can't take it.
Bullied me.
Oh, Lord have
Don't
mercy.
bully my baby.
Don't bully the baby. Come on. Larceny
is my
small
OG
batch.
kid.
OG.
The other ones
Your
are.
twin.
He is. Yeah.
Your evil twin. What's the worst whiskey I've ever tried?
George Dickel, Tabasco. No?
Honestly, that's probably. Here's the crazy thing. Here's the crazy thing.
that.
George Dickel Tabasco
Starlight.
is
so that-
better to me than George Dickel. Like I dislike George Dickel so much, I would rather just have it in Tabasco, so all it tastes like is Tabasco. Like the Tabasco's bad, but I'm like, oh, this is a novelty. It tastes like Tabasco. They're trying to be funny, cool. And then you have it without Tabasco, and you're like, well, these people were trying to make a good whiskey, and it's not funny. So I've got some really young, like small distillery stuff that is not good. I try not to just like. I try not to shit on like small distilleries because they're learning, they're trying to get better. And so I'm not going to hit on those. So if you just talk about like a big distillery, Dickel is the one I like the least.
So what about that
and I
bottle?
don't love Amberana finished stuff.
What about that bottle?
Which one?
That one right there?
Which one? There's a bunch of bottles.
This one?
There's a lot of bottles up there.
Maker's Mark.
No, the one with the peppermint
Oh,
stuff
the
on top.
Oh, that's not bad. It's not
Okay.
great. It's not bad. How is that possible? Exactly. Like the Dickel Tabasco is just, if that's what you're asking about, how's that possible? It's just at least that like you knew somebody made that with a sense of humor, and I could take a good joke, but when you try to be serious about it and then it's bad, then that frustrates me a little bit. What's your go-to bourbon there, Junior?
Brewzle
Somebody
Jr.
keeps sneaking this over here on me, don't they? Jesus Christ.
Nate, be
Where
quiet.
did my Redbreast go?
Nate ruined it.
Nate didn't ruin it. I didn't see Nate. I sniffed it. I smell it. Like I can smell it. Lord. What'd Nate say? Oh, watch that glass. I didn't even see it. I didn't even
This is
see it.
Bill's go-to.
Yeah, Jack probably. Jack and Coke and Jameson. That'd be good. Dang, he gave it away.
He didn't give it away. I didn't see his
Why you gotta
comment.
sniff everything you drink?
It's just like, why you gotta?
Why you gotta sniff it all?
Now I know. Now I know why I sniff it, right?
Especially when you're in a room with Bruiser Jr. over here.
Bruiser?
Bruiser Jr.
Bruiser Jr. over here, like O'Connor McGregor or Bruiser Jr.
Bruiser Jr.
Jill hasn't even drank anything but Dickel Tabasco. Scotch equals used burnt sock water.
Agreed.
I'm gonna take a bourbon.
No.
We're gonna do a video. We're gonna do a video here. I need to do it before I leave. I don't know if I can get it, but I'm gonna just buy like some Band-Aids or maybe some rubber bands. That might be a little more sanitary. Some rubber bands,
gross.
and I'm just gonna pour them in a jar with some bourbon, and I'm gonna soak it for a month, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna say, is it a Scotch or is it bourbon with rubber bands in it? And then I'm gonna blind them, and I'm gonna try to pick which one's the Scotch and which one's the bourbon with rubber bands in it.
Okay, you have fun with that one. I'll blind it for you.
Yeah. What's up, Aaliyah?
Hi.
The lights did just blink because Adam hit us with the $1.99 super chat on the Scotch equals used burnt sock water. So super chat, lights blink. Let me know what's up.
I want to see Will drink some gin. No, you do not.
We've got some gin. Have you tried gin?
Yes, he knows that. That's why he asked that.
Have you tried aviation gin? Ryan Reynolds. Really fancy schmancy gin.
Nope.
You think you'd like that better?
Probably not.
It tastes like hairspray. Do you like hairspray? Have you ever tried to
remember
drink
that blue
hairspray?
sapphire I had you try at my house?
Yes.
It tasted like roots.
Bombay sapphire.
Yeah, awful.
This is better than that, but still not good.
I don't want to try no gin.
Okay.
Scotch tastes like wet dog in a campfire. No.
Well, thank you for jumping in here, Leah. Appreciate you joining. Engine? Engine E? I have not.
So
Runner,
I get half
bourbon,
of these
baby
super
bucket.
chats, right?
No, you do not.
What? She gets half of them.
You get paid.
Yeah,
Like you just get a salary.
that sucks.
Yes, we just should stop that. Channel doesn't make money, Will doesn't make money. Let's see how that goes. And then just give him part of these super chats. Double oaked right now. Let's go. Okay, so right behind Will's head, you talking about let's try Woodford double oaked versus the Peerless double oaked. Let's do that.
All
It's
right.
the blonde.
Are we?
She waved at you and you got to go.
No, I was just gonna.
Would you do me a favor while I grab this? Would you just rinse out 2 Glencairns for me
Do I
over
have to
there,
do a blind
please?
or something? Or?
No, we're just going to
Okay,
try them.
okay.
We're just going to try them.
Sounds good.
Okay. Grab that Woodford double oaked.
You
over there,
always
Will, if you can.
try Roku. I've been trying to get him to try Japanese whiskey, but we haven't bought one
Oh,
yet.
we need to find some.
Yeah. You always make my day. That's to Brewzle, I'm guessing. Someone told me-
Peerless double oaked.
You scared me.
Sorry. You're easily scared.
Yeah, I guess so.
Wonder where you get that from. Wonder where he gets that from.
It's a fancy. It's a nice looking bottle.
It is a nice bottle, and I like Peerless. I have not had their double oaked. We bought this. This is the bottle we bought at the distillery. Well, we tried it, so I say I haven't had it. I did try a little sample of it at the distillery.
We went to the distillery.
But like, you get suckered in. You go there and they're like, "Oh, we got this. You don't have a lot of time. We got this quick tasting. It takes 15 minutes." And then you do this 15-minute tasting, and you end up leaving with like 3 or 4 bottles.
What's my favorite drink? Like mixed drink, or I'm guessing you're asking that.
109 proof on the Peerless.
Probably
It
like
is.
a
Lord
Jack
have
and Coke
mercy.
right now. That's a lot of.
That is a lot of proof.
I'm not gonna drink all that.
Oh, not much is happening here, Leah. We're just hanging out, trying some different whiskeys, and then a Woodford double oaked. Try that right there, though. That one's beautiful.
Nope.
That's a beautiful whiskey.
Nope.
Junior looks like a football player. Man, come on.
Nope.
No.
He was pretty good at football, but he was too small.
But we had
so.
to make him
Play
stop.
basketball.
We didn't want him getting hurt.
How much money is that Woodford?
I think it's like $45-ish or so a lot of places, but around here it's usually like $55-$60. So oftentimes it's a little marked up.
I didn't like that one. The aftertaste is weird.
You don't like that?
Y'all are old, so I mean, you got like different palates than I do.
Do you like Southern Comfort, Will?
That's good.
It's alright.
Where's the other one?
No.
Where's the one
Honestly,
that I
this
like?
tastes a little young.
Probably
And it
why I
could
like
be because my taste buds are just burned. But that tastes a little...
one smells weird.
This does not taste as good as it did at the distillery. But honestly, this Woodford doesn't taste as good as it normally does. It's probably because I've had George Dickel Tabasco and banana cream and apple pie moonshine and twisted tea, sweet tea whiskey.
That one's better.
And a couple of some Irish whiskey, and I had a couple of mixed drinks.
That one's better.
Like we've just done lots of things to burn the taste buds today.
I haven't burnt mine, and that one's better.
Was that the first one you had?
Yeah.
Where's that Jameson at?
What was the first one?
Oh, here it is.
This one was the Peerless you had.
That's better.
You got any Coke anywhere? Where's Coke at?
We might have some in the fridge. We had like a couple we used for the videos today, and I think there was 1 or 2 left.
I don't see any.
Did you check the fridge?
No, not yet.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So you like it better?
I like the Peerless better.
Well, there you go. Yeah, oh, my taste buds are gone today. I'll be honest. My taste buds are just completely and totally trash at this point. We've been filming videos since like 10 o'clock this morning. And so, like, I've tried all sorts of weird things. Now, I did find something that was surprisingly good. We bought an old smoky apple pie moonshine. And that was actually, did you try the apple pie moonshine?
Yes.
Sake bomb.
You sure? You tried the
Yeah.
banana? You
I
tried the apple pie?
Yeah, you gave me the apple too.
Really good stuff.
Ooh, it's hot.
Sake bomb.
All right,
You did find a Coke.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna step
good
out
for
of
you.
until you wanted me to do it. I'll do
Oh,
that.
you want to do that? We can do it now. And then you just go. Watch
So
it.
This is my favorite drink as of now.
Did you? Are these the Glens you just cleaned? And we just poured this in them?
Yes. I'll clean some more.
Lord have mercy. Everything's a freaking mess around here.
And you know we gotta get
Appreciate it, Albert.
the Betty Crocker.
I've had High West Campfire Clint, but it's been a while. I don't own a bottle. Been wanting to try the Peerless Double Oak. I wouldn't take my opinion on any whiskey right now after the way the day's gone. So, Old Smoky Cookie Dough. The apple pie is actually really good, surprisingly good.
The
honestly,
coffee's really good too, though.
the coffee. Just not a big coffee fan, so I don't think I would like that.
The banana pudding is good too.
Well, I tried to get it, and I ended up with that freaking liqueur over there, which
Yeah.
is good, but it's
Yeah.
not the same thing. Old Raleigh Batch 9 released the other day. Also,
What is that?
what is what?
Betty Crocker.
Oh, that is the Quick Whip.
That's-
Betty Crocker Quick Whip. So it's, I guess I've discovered I say whiskey and whip like, what is it, the Family Guy skit? Where he's like, Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Have you had a PBR?
Yeah.
Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I mean, it's all right.
Not my jam, man.
Yeah, it's
Not
like a
my jam.
4.
Like I'm not high class or anything, but that's not my jam.
My,
So here, they're about to do something that's going to embarrass me here, because my taste buds are gone. They could give me anything, and I'm not going to be able to tell what it is
Oh, look at you.
based on all of the
prefacing.
No, I'm just telling you, it's just going to be fun.
He's like, I'm not gonna know it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
No, it does matter. This is going to be a lot of fun. I like to get embarrassed.
They can't stump me
Cool.
tonight because my taste buds are gone.
No, stop.
hey, if you get it wrong,
It doesn't matter if they stump me because
Hold on.
my taste buds are burnt.
if you get it wrong, you gotta try Dickel and Twisted Tea together.
Like, what do you mean by wrong? What am I trying to pick?
If you don't pick, oh, we need to do. Let's see, what do we need to do? Cheap
Can I have some of that
versus
Coke?
expensive.
You want some?
Cheap versus expensive.
Bottom shelf, top shelf. What do y'all want us to do?
Like bottom shelf's down here, but you can't pick like this stuff out front is not bottom shelf. It just hasn't been put up yet. But like on the back, all that's bottom
Ooh.
shelf.
That Old Smoky Blue Flame, that is the worst stuff I've ever had. I was telling him about that today.
But see, nobody else knows what's on the bottom shelf.
Oh, someone said pick 4 bottles, but only pour 2.
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
But
so
then what am I picking?
No, we're picking.
We're
No,
picking
no,
a
but
4,
like,
and you're picking which
You're
2
pouring
it actually
2,
is.
and I have to pick which 2 you pour.
Yeah, I like that.
And if I get it right, what do I win?
Nothing. But if you get it wrong, then you have to.
That's not fair.
Well, that's
not fair.
That's the name of the game.
If I get it right, you have to drink the
Oh,
George
yeah.
Dickel
And
and
not
the
me.
Twisted Tea. And Jill has to drink the George
She
Dickel.
does too, though.
Y'all have to drink it, and if I get it wrong, I have to drink it.
You have to get both of them right, though.
Yeah, and you have to drink like a full 2-ounce pour.
Okay. 1 ounce of each, right?
No, well, yeah, 1 ounce each.
Yeah.
I'm not doing a full 2-ounce pour of nothing.
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
share it with him.
You'll share with him.
I'll take a sip.
All right.
Deal.
Yeah.
Deal.
It's
Okay.
easy.
Okay.
All right, so we
I'm
picked
leaving.
4 bottles, and you have to pick which 2 we
bottles they
actually
are.
pour.
And I'm not going to be able to get this. I'm telling you, my taste buds are gone. So
Okay.
I'm gonna drink some nastiness.
So Will, you
My
pick
taste
2.
buds are gone, so I'm not going to be able to taste the nastiness.
Okay, you pick 2 and I'll pick 2, and let's not say out loud. Anybody's got some suggestions? What do y'all want us to pick?
I already have a good idea.
You got a good idea? Okay.
The strongest.
Get the strongest.
Let's just do stuff you hadn't done a review on recently. Wait, I just did that one.
Oh, you
Where's
did
that? I don't know where any of these bottles are. Let's see.
Huh.
Alright.
Hold on. All right, let's
If it's a
see.
distinct taste, he's gonna know it.
Yeah. Ooh,
So you
I don't
pick
want
two
to
of
waste
them.
that one though. That one's one of my faves.
Just don't do ones they really like, 'cause that's the problem.
Yeah. Anybody else? Okay. Oh, 4 with.
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea. Oh.
We're trying to
Okay.
stump him
Good
here.
suggestions. Good suggestions. Oh, all Buffalo Trace Bourbon. No, he's not watching. He's
No.
in the other room.
Where's his...
Oh
his
yeah.
phone's over
I
here.
got his phone too, so he can't watch.
Alright, so we got this.
Somebody said right? Question mark. Promise. Okay, so we're gonna do this one.
This is a BT, right? Isn't it?
We're gonna go with.
Nate said this, didn't he?
Yeah. All right. Now I get to pick the last one.
Oh, sure. Pick
All
one.
right. Let's see. Huh. Where? Oh, on top.
No, you just said on top.
Let's see.
I said BT is too easy.
Too easy.
They said.
Oh, I saw this as a suggestion.
Okay, let's take one of these out.
Okay, you take that one. Okay. Yeah, everybody spam the chat so he can't see. Now we got to figure out which ones we're actually pouring.
He's gonna know the. He's gonna know that one.
Yeah,
off the
he's
bat.
gonna know that one.
So. Where's it at?
No, he'll know it.
Yeah.
He'll know it. Oh, oh,
No, he'll definitely know.
he'll know that one. Oh, he doesn't like
He'll probably know that one then. Larson.
All right, we're going all kinds of cray. All right. Now,
Which two?
which 2? I say this one.
Pick that one.
You pick another one. So we're pouring this one. Can everybody see?
Are the colors the same? About. Like,
All
it's
right.
dark. But that'd be good with this one.
All right.
They said Larson stands out there. We didn't pour that in.
Nope. All right. So this one is this. No, that might. Okay, yeah. All right. So, I think we got it.
Left is this, right is this.
Yes.
Alright, you ready?
Ready?
Yeah.
Ava, go give me a Dr. Pepper Zero. palate cleanser.
All right, here he comes.
What in the world?
Aren't you hot? It's so hot in this house. How can you put that on?
To work. It's time to get to work.
Get to work. All right, so you have 4 bottles. Only 2 of them were poured.
I need my Dr. Pepper Zero palate cleanser.
I'm gonna go and pour some
Palate
this
cleanser.
for whoever drinks it.
We're gonna do some meditation till it gets here.
I'm just gonna pour it in there.
Seeing y'all like TJ. Y'all know when he brings out this outfit, it's serious. It's serious. What in the...
Wee snow.
You're so crazy.
The Lone Ranger has arrived.
I really don't want him to get this, because I really don't want to drink whatever it is we have to drink.
I'm gonna mix it with the whipper.
So all I gotta do is pick the 2 bottles.
You have to pick the ones that we actually poured.
So all I gotta do is say, you poured Buffalo Trace, and you poured Larceny.
Right.
That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to drink them first, though.
Yeah, you have to try them.
How's it coat the mouth? Chill, hombre. The good one, the bad one, and the will.
I guess I'm the good.
What does
No!
that mean?
I'm the good one. You're still working on the first one. Okay.
I'm taking my time. Oh, that's barrel proof. Y'all messed up there.
Okay.
Oh, how does it taste? Aaliyah says.
My taste buds are burnt. So, tastes like water. I'm getting a little bit of oakiness. If I had to guess, that's Kentucky Owl Confiscated. Not super high proof. I'm not getting the oak staves from Penelope. I'm not getting the Buffalo Trace sweetness. So that is Kentucky Owl Confiscated. Can you tell me if I am correct on that one?
We cannot tell you until
No,
you
you
guess
gotta guess both of them.
I'm going to go for the second one, but you tell me, like, okay. So you
We
can't.
cannot
I'm
tell
not
you.
narrowing that down for you.
Boy, you...
This man thinks he's crazy.
If I were wrong, they would tell me.
You think that?
Thank you,
No
Tyler. No
giveaways.
giveaways.
That's Penelope. So you got Kentucky Owl Confiscated Penelope.
What? Oh, gosh.
Well, you're wrong.
How are y'all enjoying the Dickel?
You're wrong.
It was Larceny and Buffalo Trace.
Yep.
You're wrong.
No.
No, you're wrong.
No, it was not. Y'all are lying.
They're lying.
Y'all are lying. I was like, there's no way.
Even with
Like that
Travis-
one, like that one, I'm
Travis
like, but like this one, there's no way that's not Penelope toasted. Like y'all didn't even pick any. Y'all did not pick things with similar flavor profiles at all. Like y'all
You
picked
said
stuff.
your things were burnt.
Oh, they are, but like you didn't pick anything similar. Like if you'd have picked a Buffalo Trace and a Blanton's, I'd been like, I might not be able to tell them apart. But you know, like y'all picked stuff. Like I would be able to tell this one for sure. That one's a dead giveaway right here.
What?
So like, yeah, this was.
So I'll drink half, you drink half.
Y'all enjoy that.
Oh.
Oh yeah, French oak stave right there. And that
It's not
we,
as bad as you think.
if we hadn't had the Kentucky Owl Confiscated earlier, I might
pretty
not have
good.
finished.
It's pretty good.
No, it's got Tabasco in it.
It's pretty good.
Hey, I can still taste a little bit. These are like
He
very
lied.
different.
That's what happened. He tried to trick us.
He watches on his laptop in there.
Give me
Oh,
a freaking
that's-
break.
that's
I
what
did
it
not.
was.
Like, no, don't accuse me of cheating. I don't take that shit. Like, we can joke all you want. You accuse me of cheating, I start getting serious real quick. I don't cheat. I don't want to cheat. Like, it's not fun if you cheat.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
It's not that bad.
What is it? Like, you blended them 50-50?
Oh, that
Yeah.
is
Did you drink some of it?
I drink
horrible.
all of it, almost.
I gotta try it.
That's horrible.
Oh,
not
God.
That is horrible.
It's not.
What is it? It's weird. Hold
It's
on.
not that bad.
It's like Tabasco sweet tea.
No. There's
like you put Tabasco sauce in. There is something.
There's a note that's like reminiscent of something, but I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, it's bad.
Wow.
What is that?
Your taste buds are alive.
I know. They're alive. He did.
Yep.
I'm not going to trust him next time when he says his taste buds are in the
Well, I mean,
trash
don't
can.
just like make it obvious.
Well, we don't know what we're doing. We
Yeah.
just pick some bottles.
That's all we do.
It's not that bad, is it?
It's bad.
No.
It's
It's
like Tabasco
weird.
sauce with sweet
It's
tea.
got a burn at the end of it, which I like.
Here's what's weird. It tastes, or it smells a little bit like Fruit Loops with like Tabasco. It's like a weird, like, you know, that kind of like weird off Fruit Loops aroma.
Yeah, I get that.
With Tabasco.
Yeah,
it's like a weird
yeah.
Fruit Loops and Tabasco flavor.
It does smell like Fruit Loops.
It's kind of
it
weird.
does.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. Yep.
Yeah.
I get Fruit Loops.
It's crazy.
I was like, what is that? It's freaking Fruit Loops. So how bad could it be?
It's
Now,
totally
if
Fruit
you ever had Fruit Loops with Tabasco, which I have not, it can be pretty bad.
Man was about to get heated. Yeah, he was already heated.
I don't like. I don't like. Here's the thing. We could joke all you want. You start accusing me of cheating, you going at my integrity. We're gonna get like I feel like that's disrespectful, and we're gonna start having a heated debate. And we're gonna get serious real quick, okay? And you're gonna hear my accent get thick.
Well, your wife accused you of that, not me.
I don't cheat. Like I don't want to cheat. It's not fun to me.
That is bad.
Wow.
That's real bad.
See you, Kyle.
Good night, Kyle.
Take it easy, Kyle. We're about to call it 2 here in just a few minutes. I appreciate everybody here. We still got 125, so we're gonna go for just a little while longer
that's
here.
awesome.
Yeah,
What is it? Oh, the
Yeah.
112.
The 125 still
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
I'm not
still
here that
112.
often, so.
I know.
You are not here that often, thank goodness.
All right, I'm going to go over.
Jose from Texas, what's going on?
I'll stay here while
Oh, you're staying Wheels go? Where's the Wheels go?
He's going to the bathroom.
Okay.
little Brewzle's going
All right,
to the bathroom.
it start getting a little thick there, Nate. It start getting a little thick. The outfit looks new. It's not that new, but I don't use it a lot. So it's reversible, so it's brown on the other side. We do some videos for work where I was doing like the good and the bad and the ugly. So I had the cowboy hat and the brown version of this. And then I bought this for like Maggie for my driving. So it matches the other side. Sometimes I just flip it to have a little fun. It is a little warm for it though. I will give you that.
It's really hot in here.
A little warm. Well, it was like 66 degrees and was like, it's freezing. So I had to turn the heat on.
Whoo,
Yeah.
It is hot.
Yeah, Moo, it's been all over the place tonight. Hopefully it's fun. So, hopefully has this been a good stream? Do y'all like this stream? Do you like having Will and just hanging out? And, I'm trying to add a lot of structure to the stream and do a few more things that are like structured to see if we can't, hold viewer retention a little longer and see if we can't get more folks in here. But this is a very unstructured stream, which is what we've been doing, which is just like, hey, either me just hanging out, me and Jill hanging out, or me and Will hanging out in this case. So do y'all like these? Do you not like these? Let me know. We're trying to get better. We haven't put a ton of effort into the stream yet, other than, making sure we try to show up on time and do some stuff.
They all said it was entertaining.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Still waiting on the last minute gift ideas? Did we miss something?
Oh, I think you were supposed to give those out after the chip challenge, but after the chip challenge you went missing out.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna happen then. So those died with my intestines. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Will's a lot of fun. I give him a hard time, but he can handle it. So, but he helps a lot with the channel.
Handling it
So
for
at least
25 years.
at least at this point, when you see Brewzle Will in the Discord, you know who you're talking to.
Yes.
I haven't had an Eco whiskey, so I don't know.
And when he takes his mommy's place, do not be bullying my baby.
I know.
Yeah, James, I kind of like this. Honestly, I would love to do a little more structure. I would love to, if we could ever get to the point to where we have more time, and if the channel continues to grow, and we can get to where we're doing store picks regularly, and we're selling those out, and we're sourcing barrels, and we're doing our own brand, and we're doing all these things. Basically, if we can get the channel to where it's generating revenue, to where I can spend more time on it, then I would love to stream twice a week, with one just being a hangout and one being maybe a little more structured. It's still not going to be stiff. I'm never going to be stiff with it, but I want to do some games and, some game show type stuff, and maybe, bring some viewers and stuff in and do some different things. So that'll be fun. Am I almost going to sleep? I mean, I'm not sleepy, but yeah, it's 10 o'clock, and I do have to get up, and I've got a lot of calls at work tomorrow, and I've still got to film some long-form videos before I leave on Saturday. So, what is the worst whiskey I've had that I thought was going to be great? That was the 5 malt stouted mash from Woodford Reserve. Because I love the Woodford Master Distiller stuff, but at that point, I didn't realize that I don't like malted whiskey. I didn't realize that malt was the thing that was like distasteful to me. So I bought that bottle. I paid too much for it. We bought it. Jill and I, we went to the Banks' wedding over in Georgia. I bought that bottle at the little liquor store right down the road from. Oh yeah, yeah. Where were we at? It was what's the butterfly exhibit?
Stone
What's that?
Mountain.
No, it was what's the park with the butterfly exhibit?
Oh, Callaway.
Callaway Gardens. So it was a little store near that. I bought it. Didn't pay much over MSRP, but those are expensive bottles, $100-something, and it was hot garbage. Nate enjoyed it, I think. Nate enjoyed it because I just sent it to Nate. Smokey says they make a pill for that. Okay.
Someone said you should get someone from John Emerald on here.
Well, John, the Jimmy that owns John Emerald lives like 100 yards that way. Like he lives right there. And so if we did, like really what I'm hoping to do, we're talking to him about buying an entire barrel and aging it and doing some stuff. Honestly, later this year, if the channel continues to grow the way it's growing, we're going to buy a space and I'm going to start having him distill stuff for us. And we'll just like every month buy a barrel, run some experiment, like just have patrons vote on what we're doing, have him distill it, and we'll put it in a warehouse somewhere and age it. Maybe his warehouse, maybe we buy our own space and put it in a warehouse. But yeah, we could probably get Jimmy from John Emerald anytime. I really need to have him over. We need to get cleaned up and just have him over and try some bourbons and talk to him and then set up a live stream with him sometime. So that'd be fun. So like the whole point of this channel is just to be able to do a lot of really fun, creative stuff with bourbon. We're not that serious. I'm not that serious about anything. If you think any of my reviews are serious, you're misreading the room a little bit, right? Like I do love whiskey and I'm trying to give y'all honest information and my honest opinion on them, but we're not serious about anything. And so we want to continue to take that fun to the next level and do stuff other people are not doing. Because a lot of people that are doing bourbon content are very serious about it. There's a few that are not, and I like those people. I like their channels. But we want to take that to the next level. Can we take that non-seriousness, this is supposed to be fun, and really run a lot of crazy experiments and just do things that have never been done before? So that's what I'm hoping to be able to do. What's up, Joshua? Exactly, Killer. Make it creative, make it fun, but not just for me, right? For y'all. Like, can we have it to where, so when we did the barrel pick, we had patrons go, right? And when we're trying to design Glencairns, we're having y'all involved. And so when we do a barrel pick with John Emerald, we're going to have people buy in, and those people can come and try that new make, or I can mail it to them possibly, and then every year we come try that barrel, and we vote as a group as to when that barrel is done, what we should do with it. Like, okay, it's 2 years old. Should we bottle it? Should we leave it another year or two? When it's done, should we double oak it? Should we finish it? Should we put it in Dickel or Tabasco barrels or something? Like, whatever.
No.
$5 Black Steel Bourbon or Frank Sinatra Select.
It might be a disrespect.
He might be in the doctor club there.
I think he's a Slick Daddy member.
I understand. Probably wouldn't ask that question if not. Now, I like the Black Steel Bourbon. I revisited it a day later, and I was like, I probably gave it 2 points too much on taste and aroma. Probably bumped it up a little higher than it should be. The mouthfeel is exceptional. It did break our Brewzle score. Like, our whole Brewzle scoring system doesn't work. It was showing some cracks. That bourbon broke it because it had a great mouthfeel, a great thickness to it that moved it way up the rankings when it probably shouldn't have been that high. I still like it. I still think it's a decent whiskey, especially for a first release from a celebrity. I think it's pretty good. Some folks hate on it. I don't. I don't think it's bad. The Sinatra, I don't know. I think the Sinatra might edge it out just a little bit, in my opinion. If I'm just saying which bourbon do I want right now, that Sinatra's pretty good. That Black Steel probably falls just below it. But you got to understand, you're talking about Jack Daniels that's been distilling forever, and somebody like Castle and Key that's kind of just getting started that did the Black Steel stuff. So I would say probably once we're changing the Brewzle scoring system up, and we're weighting taste a lot more than we are the other metrics that don't matter as much to kind of fix this problem. And so we're changing it up. Now we're going to have 2 or 3 weeks worth of videos already shot that are going to come out in the old format, and the new format will probably start, like I'm filming those today, those probably won't come out until later in February, that have the new format, and we're kind of starting over, and we're going to add all the stuff we've already done into it. We probably won't review them. What I'm going to do is blind them. So I'm going to have like 10 bottles that we're reviewing, and 5 of them are going to be bottles we've already done under the old format. 5 of them are going to be new, and they're just going to be samples. I'm going to come pour one, I'm going to blind it, give it a score. If we've already done it, we won't do a video, and we'll just put that, put that in the Brewzle ranking so that we fill the sheet up. And then the new stuff will have the new format. So the Black Steel it's a decent whiskey for somebody that's just getting started. But it's not going to compete with like the high-end stuff from distilleries that's been around for a long time.
I like it.
Yeah. 2-time back-to-back.
Sounds a lot better than Proper 12. Is it better than Proper 12?
Oh, no, it's 1,000% better than Proper 12. Yes. Love it much, 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 much more than Proper 12 for sure. When am I going to do a Brewzle Glencairn giveaway? Probably soon. Like we want to do like some game show stuff and do some different things. These first ones, I don't think I have any of, like we just had them out, but these we sold out of these like pretty quickly, so I can't do a giveaway because these are all gone. I think somebody may have ordered the last one tonight. So, but we have some new designs we're working on, and then we'll start giving them away and do some stuff. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate it. So, Jose, yeah, again, I think the Sinatra and the Eagle Rare, I think that the Eagle Rare is probably what is the biggest glaring weakness of our ranking system. I think my Eagle Rare rating is fair, but if somebody asked me, I would say Eagle Rare is better than any of those they tied with. And so that's one of the reasons why we're going to move the scoring system to out of 100. So like the taste may be 65 or 69, because there's a big difference between a 69 and a 60, but right now we're ranking them all the same. So we're trying, like y'all gotta understand, we are trying to do something different. Like nobody scores these and stacks them up whiskey after whiskey, and they don't do it because it's really dumb to do it. Like it's just dumb. Like you are going to look like an idiot at some point because your score varies from day to day, from taste to taste. Like, did you drink a bunch of Dickel Tabasco today and now you're trying to score a whiskey, right? Is this the first whiskey you scored of the day? Is this the 5th whiskey you scored of the day? You are going to look like an idiot at some point, right? You're going to have a Black Steel rank better than a BTAC or something. Like, just weird things are going to happen. Like, they're just going to happen. And so, it's strange, but you got to understand we're also just early in this. Like, we've only been doing the Brewzle score for what, a month, 2 months at this point?
Yeah.
And so we're going to just kind of shut it down and retool it and bring it back a little different. I like the idea. I still think we should do this, but just know there are going to be some anomalies. There're just going to be some anomalies. But also some whiskeys that you think are exceptional because of the marketing, because of the hype, because of the demand.
Swear to God, Nate.
What did Nate say? Blame Will for the scoring system. It's Will's fault. It's completely Will's fault.
Nate, you gotta stop, man.
Tyler's taking up for you there.
I appreciate you, Tyler. Aaliyah, yeah, we love football. Love it.
I haven't had the Dickel rye. I dislike the Dickel bourbon so much, I've not been willing to try the rye. Thank you, Albert. And like we'll continue to do them. We're going to continue to put them out. But it's just like we've got to get this scoring system right. So we just have to adjust it a little bit. Like it's obvious there's some brokenness there. And so we just have to take it back and retool it. So we've got a few that are coming out that are still in the old system that have already been shot. Nothing I can do about those. They got to go out. I'm leaving. I can't refilm them. And so we're going to, but after those, so starting in February, maybe second week of February, you'll start seeing like the new system come out that is a little bit adjusted.
That's what they were saying on the Disrespect Reddit post.
What?
About how your rating was higher than some of the other whiskeys.
Yeah, well, and probably, and wrongfully so.
Yeah.
Like they should be surprised by that because that's not a better bottle than Eagle Rare. Its mouthfeel's better than Eagle Rare. Like Eagle Rare is kind of watered down and simple in its mouthfeel, and it's a little bit too oaky. So it's a really good whiskey, but the flavors are good. All the other metrics that we measure are bad. But right now we're weighting them all equally. So if you have a really good mouthfeel or a really good finish, you rank higher than somebody that has good flavor, but everything else is okay. Mm-hmm. But honestly, the flavor's the most important one. So the fact that we're weighting them all equally is wrong. And it just leads to an inaccurate ranking system. So we have to update that. Yes, Aaliyah, everybody loves football. We're all really big football fans. We watched the national championship, and Georgia destroyed TCU.
SEC, baby.
That's why we didn't live.
I haven't had the Rare Breed Rye, but I almost bought it today, but I had to pick up that Cowboy for Nate, and that kind of burned my budget a little bit. So.
Will you only ever do whiskeys? No.
No, I mean, we're doing a lot of shorts. So right now, we're only doing whiskeys for the long-form reviews because that's what I know best. That's what I like. And I just don't think I would add a lot to reviewing tequilas or Irish whiskeys or scotches because those are just not what I'm into. Now, the goal is to we may build other channels and have other experts do a Brewzle Scotch channel or a Brewzle tequila channel. Like that would be fun, but I got to find people that are really into those to do those. My opinion on those should not matter to you because I don't like any of them. It wasn't even fun to watch. You're right, Skylar. I got a lot of work done. I've just flipped through TikTok through half of it, and then I just like, this is boring. I'm just going to go to work.
Hey, Nate, can you post the Discord in the...
Yeah, drop the Discord.
Well, it should be posted automatically. I don't know what the problem is.
It should be. There should be a link in the description. If not, we should make sure we add it to the description.
There's a link in the description, yeah.
I haven't had Timber Creek, and we have not done a Brewzle score for, like, that wouldn't be fair. Fireball, that's not going to happen. So, all right, guys, it is 10:09. I appreciate everybody joining. This is Will's first live stream here. Thanks for hanging out with us here, Will. He's gonna be in at least one or two of the videos we just filmed. You'll see over the next couple of weeks. Shorts, all the shorts. I'm gonna try to. I think I'm gonna make Will come up every 2 weeks when I get back into town and be in some of the videos and help me get them filmed. And maybe participate in some of these live streams as well. So it was a lot of fun. I appreciate you hanging out. You made the live stream, seeing how Jill couldn't make it tonight.
Even though she made it.
Even though she made it late. She just came in late. She rolled in late. So I appreciate everybody hanging out. We will catch up with all of y'all later. So we'll see y'all. Again, don't know if I'll be able to stream next week. I really don't know. I'm going to try, but it's going to have to be Monday if it happens. And I'm going to have to drive like 8, 9, 10 hours on Monday. So I just don't know if I'm going to feel like it. Really what it boils down to. And then we're just going to have to play it by ear until, really for the next 4 weeks, we're just going to have to play it by ear. If you're in the Discord, I will let you know, and I will try to set up the live streams as soon as I know, but it may be a little impromptu and kind of last minute for a lot of these. So I apologize for that. Really nothing I can do about it. So appreciate y'all hanging out. We'll catch up with y'all later.
See ya.